Well, hello, all the people in all the people land.
Hey,
We be reading some comics this week.
we did it on time.
Yeah, we're almost back to normal. Well, it helps when we get the books in with enough time to read them, and then it
Agreed.
helps when I don't have to stream for 10 hours a day
Mm,
throughout the entire weekend, so I can also read them.
big help.
Lots of good things. So,
Yeah.
how many books you think you read this week?
I read 19.
I think I have 24, and I had to read a couple of the back issues to catch up. So I probably read 28 total, but I'm only counting
Wow.
24 in the reviews.
That's a huge week for you.
I know, man. It's like, holy crap. Some other news happening too, but we can talk about news later, like the Marvel Midnight series. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, I'll talk to you
Midnight?
about that here
Oh,
at
okay.
the end. Um, okay, so let's start. Well, let's just start with Skip It's. Let's get to it.
Okay.
And I'll let you drive the bus as always, so I can agree with you or yell at you. We'll see what
Uh,
happens. I got my League
okay.
of Comic Geeks over here, so we can pull up all the covers.
Okay. Well, this was one of the last, this was the last one I read because I had extra time. And now I'm like, why did I waste my time? Destination Kill from Oni Press.
Okay. Yes, I also read that. It's also a Skip It.
Okay. I was like, I was like, already we're
Yeah.
gonna get in a fight in words. Um,
No.
yeah,
No, we're tracking, bro.
man, everything about this book is subpar, not good. The art, I
I
know art's
agree.
subjective. This art sucks. I just
It's like a lazy Magnola,
yes, it's trying to
I
be
guess.
edgy and indie. Uh, it just doesn't work. If you're gonna do that, do this in newsprint and black and white, then maybe you might have something. But
Yeah,
oof.
there's just no I I felt like too much happened way too fast.
Agreed. And so, right from the jump, it says New York, and then it's construction began in Central City. What? Where is that in relation to New York? What the hell's going on? And then it jumps to London in 20. I'm like, so where the fuck does this take place?
Yeah, I was confused by that also. And they're in the future. It's nonsensical. I could spend 30 minutes going through this book and talking about all the things I did not like and why I didn't enjoy it. And I tried. I didn't stop reading it. Like sometimes I'm like I can't and I give up. But like the workers are rising up, but the workers are the bad guys, but they're not the bad guys. They were at one time the good guys, but so much time has passed, they're now the bad guys, but they don't know they're the bad guys, think they're the good guys.
Right.
I'm like, I don't get it.
And it's
So,
some female cop who's in London, a London cop, but why bring up like you're moving to this place that's not New York, but maybe outside of New York. So you're moving from, but it takes place in London. So what the hell do they have to do with anything going on anywhere else? And why are you a cop in London being transferred somewhere else? For what purpose? There were so many things from the in the first 5 pages.
yeah.
It's nonsensical.
Yeah, this weird private detective kind of shows up and it's a nonsensical story.
Yeah,
I mean, especially for a $6 cover price,
right. Yeah,
I was just like, "No." And
no thanks.
there's not really even a good cover by in there.
I was gonna say, what were the other covers like? Anything?
No.
No. And these cops don't talk like cops. Like everything about this, just there's nothing here that I cared about. That's the cover. Yeah, these covers suck,
Yeah. So,
and it's Euro trash. So they're speaking Euro trash, and I'm like, you know what? I can't. No.
agreed. Okay, so solid skip it for that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your next skip it?
This one hurt, but this is Conan and Dragonero
Whoa, you're skipping a Conan?
because Conan is not the main. It didn't feel like a main character. It didn't feel like a Conan book. Whomever this is, whatever this is, I don't know this world. I don't know who the hell this dragon person is.
Stefano Vietti wrote this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know who this character is. It's meant to act like you're supposed to know who this character is and Conan being brought into this world with dragons and shit, but I don't know who this guy is. If he is somebody, couldn't care less.
so it's a crossover.
Yeah.
Okay, and it didn't work.
It didn't work for me because like the very last page, it's like my name. Everyone knows me as Dragon. It's like
It looks like it was published in Italy. First time outside of Italy it's been published. And
Yeah.
it's a landmark cross. So this was done a while back, it looks like.
Yeah.
And it didn't work for you, huh?
No. Didn't like it. Couldn't
Okay.
care less about this.
Well,
Just didn't land.
if you're a Conan fan, then maybe skip it.
Agreed. I would skip it if you
And
are a Conan fan.
you are a Conan fan for show.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's your next skip it?
Next one, I have the Spider-Man Death Spiral body count number 1. Bullshit.
Okay, well,
tie-in.
here's why I met it. I'm going to agree with everything you say. So let's pull that up here real quick. Yeah, so go ahead. This was a like a prequel to the Death Spiral
Correct.
series,
which is pointless now because this character is dead. Spoiler alert.
Well, kudos to Marvel for actually deading him.
Yeah. Only because the ending of this, it's like, you gotta be, it's like, really? Like, you're doing this again? Like,
And
you can't have any male characters anymore at all. You have to kill them off and replace them with little girls.
And you know what? F Marvel for making the connecting cover set the 1 to 100 for this terrible issue.
Oh, wow.
Nobody's ordering 100 nobody's ordering 100 copies of this.
They better not.
And you know how cool this connecting cover set is to me? I love this connecting cover set.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I ordered a poster of it. It hasn't come in yet.
That's sweet. That's a sweet post. Yeah, it'd be an awesome. That's such. Oh, you waste for Rio on this.
Well, that's the 1 in 50 Magic the Gathering card variant.
Even that's
I know.
cool.
That's a East Coast Comics exclusive. Yeah, that's a store exclusive. Again, people hate store exclusives, but some, you get the coolest covers. There's what that pre-owned is. We sold out of this in seconds.
You would have to. That is so cool.
We sold out of that in seconds, bro. It was super good.
And as you should have. That thing is awesome.
Yeah.
But this book.
Yeah, the only way I thought the origin story was very boring.
Yeah.
Very boring. And the only reason it's a mad for me is because it's for big first appearance of all these new characters. And the little girl picks up the mantle. Looks like she's now going to be Death Spiral.
Why? I still don't even know what his quote unquote power is. He's just a regular guy.
I know. I mean, the way he explains, he's very twisted. The way he explains why he killed all these people's families. Well, family put so much pressure on you, and now you can just don't have to worry about living up to the pressure of your family. It's like, that's really weak.
Yeah.
That's really weak. Like, my family doesn't put any pressure on me.
Right.
My family just supports me in whatever I want to do. Like, they're not putting pressure on me. I mean, I can see some parents like, you got to be the best in college, honey, and you got to have a family. There are families out there like that, of course, putting pressure on their kids to be the best in everything they do, but that's not everybody. Anyway, I just thought it was not a good.
This guy didn't go after his family, ironically.
Yeah, it's he even said he's like, I'm not going to kill my family. I love my family. I'm going to kill your family.
Like what? So you're not even a twisted guy who would even kill your own family? It's like, no. So my girlfriend's family, though, I will.
And Charles Soule wrote this. I was a little disappointed because Charles Soule's such a great writer,
Agreed.
and like just missed the mark with this one. There's no tragic origin story for us to maybe relate to him a little bit. Like, no empathy. Don't give a shit about this guy, and I don't give a shit about the little girl who looks like she's going to pick up the mantle. So I'm more interested in the story of Mary Jane dropping him off the rooftop and literally murdering him.
Yes.
Like, I'm with them to get back to that storyline. Like, talk about character development. We finally get some value for Mary Jane besides being jackpot and being inside the Venom suit, which is weird. Oh, did you see they're actually making her a female form now of Venom?
No.
It was on FOC in Penguin. She's actually, there's a pretty cool image of her like busting out of the gold Venom form. She's still same color scheme, but she has like a Carnage-y like face, but she's shaped like a girl now.
Okay.
So, okay.
I mean, I hate it all, but at least that's something. So speaking of that, it was funny reading Null this week. I was really hoping now that Null is not the king in black anymore, but Hela is. I'm like, what if she has control of all the symbiotes? Like, what if she was the one that pushed Death Spiral? Like, she was causing Venom
that would have been
to
cool.
make that choice.
If
then
you remember,
Mary Jane thinks it's her.
that would be cool. But if you remember, Venom is disconnected from the hive mind. He's not part of that hive mind anymore. So she doesn't have control of Venom or Carnage. There's all the cool
stuff. You could rewrite that she took over. She has more like it's different. Like Venom can reach out to this new person. Like, who is this?
Yeah.
Like, it's not Null anymore. Like, I just think that would have been more interesting. And the fact that she controlled Carnage also. What if they could have done something very interesting? You have Peter connecting with Carnage, then you have her potentially killing Death Spiral. Like, what if it was her all along that was causing that? Like, I don't know. I could have.
No, that'd be that. I can see that Spiral connecting.
Right?
Like now, Mary Jane has a reason to go after Hela.
Right. She's feeling guilt for this, but it turns out she didn't have that. It was all her. Yeah.
He's right. We thought more about it than Marvel did. Our bad.
Yeah.
But no, it's a meh for me, but only because of the first appearances.
And that's fair. It'll do something. This could turn into a $2,000 book at some point. But
to me, this book should have some value just for how freaking cool it is. Like this dude, Nunez, or I'm sorry, Iben, whatever his name is. He killed these cover sets. I mean, they were all so good. They're also underrated. They're so good. The perspective, each one has a big hand reaching out, except for Spider-Man, but the big hand reaching out that causes the perspective. So it's thematically tied together, right? With the hand reaching out, plus the images connect. They're all somewhere in the spiral in the image. Like, good for him, man. And the big dude in the background, just around this is such a good cover. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anywho, okay, what you got for your next skip it? I know it's coming. I'm just waiting for it.
I'm sticking with Spider-Man. I have a Spectacular Spider-Man #1, Brand New Day. Who gives a shit?
Oh my god, dude! What a terrible issue.
All right, so the all wonderful, hilarious, not doofus Dan Slott. This was the book he came out recently and was saying, "Please God, buy my book. Please, everybody buy my book. Specifically issue 2. Everyone knows how issues 1 sell, but he's like, I need everyone to really buy issue 2. So please God, buy this book." Meaning you have no faith in your book at all.
It's so bad.
It's stupid. It's pointless. Who gives a shit from all the way back in 2000? Let's just tell random stories back in the Brand New Day arc because there's a new Spider-Man movie coming out.
It's so bad. That's all this is. I hate the way they portray the Punisher.
Yes.
Absolutely hate it. They portray him like he's a village idiot, pretty much. Just going in, guns blazing. You know what I want to know is when did he take the time? So this is a maniac hell-bent on vengeance. He's insane, right?
Yeah.
When did he have time to get his cool car hood painted with the cool Punisher logo? I mean, he took it into the shop and was like, all right, so here's what I want, guys. I need a custom hood ordered, and I want you to paint this. Don't ask any questions. And the grill needs to be the teeth. And like, oh, can you guys send us reference for the? Yeah, here's the reference for the image. I got it right here. Let me email it to you. Let me pull it up on my phone. Like,
what color do you want the skull to be? It's got to be this kind of white, not that kind of white.
yeah,
It's gotta
not
be specific,
eggshell.
yeah.
It needs to be white,
Yeah.
white. Like,
Yep.
you see the one I'm wearing here? Like,
Yeah.
this is what I need
This
to be
thing,
like.
this exact thing. Yeah.
Yeah, just goofiness. Anyway, and I don't care what kind of mask you're wearing. If you get shot and riddled with bullets and you're dead, you're just dead.
Yeah. Agreed.
You're not going to
But
stand
yeah.
back up again unless you are a zombie or a spirit.
Yep.
So lots of plot holes. I thought it was terrible.
Pointless,
Guys,
derivative.
save your $5, please, for the love of
Yeah.
all that's holy. Save your $5.
Yep. And hopefully this doesn't get past issue 5. So
God, hopefully it doesn't. Well, yeah.
yeah. Despite what Dan Slott wants everybody to do.
Okay.
Even though comics are great.
Comics are great, but this comic book is not great.
Agreed. I have Department of Truth 37 next. What the fuck? What the fuck was this? I don't even know what this was.
I didn't read it. So I got 37 and 38 to read because I'm one behind, and I didn't even bother.
Yeah, is this 37 the new one or 38? I wasn't sure.
I don't know.
Okay, 37.
It's like 37.
Okay, good. I haven't read this in a while. I don't know what this. I don't even know what this is. I think they're getting so far away from anything.
Yeah. Like,
this goofy shit. Like some kid thinks there's dinosaurs are real, and so these two jackoffs are going around being like, "All right, you need to stop her from creating that these dinosaurs may be real."
So I love the initial premise of this was the more people believe something, the more it started to actually have happened. So I never forget the issue where there's a secret gathering of dudes and they're all watching a supposed video of a moon landing. And in the background, they think they see a dude step in from off frame from a studio, and they all burst into cheers and applause because they all believe the moon landing was faked. Right. And then they wind up having to, I think they kill every one of them because they're like, we can't let this idea spread.
Right.
It's like, holy shit. Okay. So anyway, I don't know where one kid believes a thing. It had to be the masses believing it for it to start to become true.
Right. It's one little girl that thinks these dinosaurs somewhere are real. And these two morons go out there to try to stop her from believing that.
However, we do have the Comics Elite 616 Don McTagg exclusive cover for this issue.
That is a nice cover.
Which is pretty cool.
It's a very nice cover.
It took forever to get this thing to come out.
Why is that?
She finished, they just aren't publishing the book very often. Like, this was approved like 2 months ago, and it finally just came out. I don't have them in stock yet, but Dawn crushed this. It's her first ever Department of Truth, and probably her last one, just because it doesn't. I thought she had a great idea for the character. I thought it was cool. I love the way the spiky thing framed and the shush and the X's in the eyes. Like, I just thought it was a really cool concept for a cover. She did the color change. The blue background against the red looks great, but then the color hole with the red background.
That's perfect.
And the lips stay the same. Yeah, I thought it was just so good.
Yep, the red one with I like that one. That's my favorite.
So good. Yeah, I agree, Paul. It's a great cover. So it's for sale now at comicselitecomics.com.
Well, if you want the cover and something for Dawn, I 100% would be around that and go for that and get that. Do not read the book because the story is stupid as shit.
No, just the cover by.
Yeah.
Just cover by. By the way, we only have one pop-up on our website now. Very happy to say that.
Oh.
It should just be the Elite Rewards and then one that says, we have text messaging now too, so you can get text alerts. But you got to go sign up for it.
Okay.
You go sign up for it.
I like that.
There, 100%. Anyway, so I know that Cedric Pollard is it's a really cool set. Like, he's got the set going on.
That
so
is
you get the Red Sonja and the Vampy. He's doing like a fight thing, a fight theme.
Like a
Really
KO
cool.
theme? That's cool.
Yeah, kinda. There's the trade
Oh, no.
dress of it.
Ooh, I kinda like that better.
Yeah, same. Like the trade dress makes it.
It does.
Like you got the trade dress up top and then
Yep.
all the little things around the side. It's pretty cool. I really like it. I think it's gonna. I mean, it's and the V here, VS. See how it makes a
Yeah,
versus.
versus. I love it.
Super cool. But you don't notice when you see it. It's also a Vampirella and Sonya. Get it? It makes it
Yeah,
versus. Very clever. Very clever.
I
Not
like
my
that.
idea whatsoever. I had zero to do with this cover. I'm just telling you.
Can't take credit for it, damn it.
No, I mean, hey, credit where credit's due. I don't know if that was Cedric's idea or John from 616, but and then
Bravo.
Shikari's been killing it with his Red Sonja covers lately.
God
I
damn, she's
mean,
got some fucking she's woo.
he loves the realness. Like he put the veins in the boobies. I'm
I
like,
did
stop
see
putting
that.
veins. Stop putting
That's
veins.
the
You know?
first thing I saw, actually. Weirdly enough, that is the first thing that I
I
saw.
know. I know. But also the freckles, like the eyes. He's so with his realism.
It's
Sometimes
very real.
we're in fantasy, bro. Fantasy world.
You know she's not real.
Anyway, so yeah, Department of Truth, Don McTagg, get it if you want it. Don't read it, just buy it because it's a great cover. Agreed.
Yeah, don't read it. But
Agreed.
what
Okay.
else?
What
All
else you
right.
got, sir?
I read the Ignition Press books, and they're both skip it's for me.
Well, okay, hold on a minute. I read here, let me pull up your screen here.
Sorry.
Uh
Innards
sh-
and
sh- let me
Showdown.
see.
Yeah.
Where did I put these at? Innards I put as a meh.
Okay. I could kind of see
Uh
that. I like that premise better than Showdown.
I really like the premise of Innards. I don't know if I read Showdown. Let me see. I didn't get to Showdown.
Okay.
But I liked Innards enough to met. I guess we'll do Innards first. So I liked everything about this. It's kind of a, I don't want to say dystopian, but the world's definitely gone to shit. And these guys have to mine this new mineral that powers everything. But then it also kills you, makes you crazy. So this new dude, this new recruit who just got the job has to go do this mining. And he starts, there's the grizzled old miner and the crazy guy. There's a whole cast of characters. I thought they did a really good job between telling the story of this guy's past while telling the present story, introducing us to the characters, not overwhelming it with us. The pacing was good. I thought it was a really, really well done comic. I'm interested. I'm going to read the next one. It's not a must read by any means, but I think it's a solid. You won't be disappointed, in my opinion, if you spend your $5 on it. So, what did you think about it, sir?
It was one of those, both of these really, like the second I was kind of done reading them, I forgot they kind of existed. It was just kind of like, what? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, when you're reading, I get that. When you're reading 24 books a week, you got to stand out.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
these top books, they all stand out in some way, shape, or form. I just felt like the art was just it was fine. The story was, and so like at the end of the day, I'm just like, I don't know if I would pick up the next issue. It didn't do it enough for me. It felt like they took bits and pieces from other things that I've seen before, and specifically in movies and stuff that I'm just kind of like, okay, they kind of pieced them all together, and it's okay. But I wasn't really blown away by it.
okay, yeah,
If
I thought it was solid. So, make up your own mind, guys. You got to
yes,
skip it, and you got to meh.
that's true.
I thought the art was pretty good. There's some very detailed pages. I thought the colors complemented it well. I like the end page where the quiet, I don't want to spoil it, but the dude sees
Yeah.
somebody. It's like, oh, so there's a little bit of intrigue there, So it's kind of like, it does feel like a mix of like the deep, where they're way below the earth, but they're underwater. But there could be monsters down there, little bit of maybe Alien vibe to it.
Yeah, Alien,
Um,
Leviathan,
yeah, Leviathan. That's
was
what it
it
is. Yeah.
Pandora? What is it Pandorum where you're out in space and you go crazy? I forget what Dennis Quaid's
Oh,
in
that
that
was a
movie.
great movie.
Yeah, it just felt like it took some of those things and kind of bits and pieces from other things and put it all into this. I think there's even a video game about people going down underwater and doing something or other. It came out recently, but other than that, yeah, it was okay. I just wish they spent more time on this main character. I really couldn't care less about the tertiary characters, and some of them were kind of fun, but at the end of I really just I wanted to get more into this guy's mind and
Yeah.
why. Like, I like the backstory, he's, a new dad trying to,
Got to pay
pay
for his
for his
kid.
family. Yeah, he's gotta help out his family, and I get that.
Yeah.
I love
He's
that.
basically a kind of an immature kid, and it's like, guess what? You got to get a job.
Yeah,
Got
gotta
to
grow
grow
up,
up. Yeah.
do this horrible job. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. But this one, Showdown, I fucking hate these characters in this book.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get a chance to read that one.
I don't like any of them, and I don't know if that's the point or not, but this main character, she is just obnoxious. She is just a piece of shit. Just I
Oh,
I can't. I was sitting there reading it. I'm like, she needs to get smacked in the face repeatedly.
this one.
Doesn't. That's it.
A grounded drama rooted in the burden of family and the weight of revenge.
Yeah, I don't know about
Okay.
that. But
Alrighty then.
yeah, this main female lead, she shows up. I mean, it starts off with her fighting this guy, and then you flashback, I guess, to some time ago when she's going into and meeting the guy that she's fighting at the beginning of this, and you kind of see that. But of course, you see her like interacting with a real fat red hat wearing guy who's a
Oh,
really
come
bad
on.
dad on this train, who is, of course, an idiot and a
Come
jerk, and it's just
on.
like, okay,
Let's sneak a MAGA reference in there.
any chance we can. So
Keep politics out of comics.
Yep.
Just tell a good story.
Agreed.
Okay.
So
Well,
not for me.
there you
Didn't
go.
like it.
Okay.
But I
So
can give
be
you
it.
a meh on
The
innards.
innards? Yeah.
I can
Okay.
maybe move that to a meh.
Yeah. I mean, glance through it again when we get a chance. I thought the art was very solid for an indie title. There's much worser books out there.
Oh, for sure. And I will say the art in Showdown is good. It is good art, but wasted, in my opinion, on a
wasted on a
subpar
bad story.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more mez or
one.
snippets from you?
I
Okay.
have Hidden Springs from Dark Horse.
Okay. I read that also. I think I met it.
I thought this book was stupid as shit.
Let me refresh my memory here. Oh yeah. Okay, so I couldn't. We're gonna date ourselves here. I couldn't stop thinking about Cocoon.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. I'm like, oh, this guy who obviously has dementia, he's going to somehow get younger and not have his dementia anymore because this alien is somehow healing all these old people.
Yeah, I met it. I gave it a meh. So I couldn't stop thinking about Cocoon. I met it just because I felt like it did a good job of of Innards. It introduced a wide range of characters. We get just enough of the characters, the group leaders, the group of old people, not enough to make them insufferable. They all have their own quirk. You got the aging British rock star, you got the Hollywood guy, you got the weird guy that's really quiet. It was a good blend. And then this giant alien thing shows up. And at the very end, what I thought was going to be kind of a localized story about these people in the woods with this alien, quickly within the last 2 pages, you realize, oh, this is a global thing. But it's based around these 4 characters, which kind of, I don't know, it's almost like not Goonies with old people because you're dealing with an alien. it's not Stranger Things with old people because you're dealing with a gigantic kaiju type alien. So it's almost like it's like all these other things, but it's not like all these other things. So I'm definitely going to read the next one and see where it goes. Again, it's not a must read by any means, but I enjoyed it enough to where I'm going to pick up the next one and just kind of see what happens with this one. It could, if they stick the landing, I think it's got some great potential, but they gotta keep. It's only 4 issues, so I'm hoping it's a 4 issue, good 4 issue arc. I have pleasantly surprised by the first issue. I'm glad I picked it up. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I didn't like any of these characters. They all are, of course, these all are old, washed up Hollywood actors, directors. One of them's a comedian, and then and one of them was just an actress, and so one of them was a John Ford director, but a female version of John Ford with the eye
But it's a
patch and everything.
yeah, it's a rich old folks home. To be clear, they're all
Right.
rich old people.
Yeah, old way. Yeah, because they were all again somewhat famous for their time in Hollywood, and which at the beginning where you have these two, healthcare workers that, although these people got lost, where did they go? It's like they're in their 80s. You fucking like, really? I don't know if you've seen 80-year-olds walk. I have. There is no absolute way in God's green earth that you could let them out of your sight and not find them within 30 seconds.
I did think so. There were two big plot holes that kept it from being a top one. One of them was from the time they realize they're gone to the time this giant alien crashes into the ground, and they have an entire conversation with this alien. They connect with them. They introduce themselves to it. These people can't run to that crash site. How far did they get off? Did they be under? Did they go 10 miles? You can go 3 miles in 20 minutes if you're hoofing it.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a nice pace to run. But if
That
you
is.
think you're in charge of 4 idiot people that are going to die, let's say 30 minutes for 3 miles. If you're out of shape, okay, they're talking to this thing for quite some time, and they're lost before that.
Exactly.
So, yeah, and there's no one else in this entire park.
No one.
No one else is going to be like, hey, let's find out what that giant crash thing was over here.
Yeah.
Not a single one of them has a cell phone.
Right.
I mean, even my mom is 73 and she's pretty well versed with her cell phone. Now, Kim's parents are in their 60s. They're not very good with their cell phones, but these are Hollywood people. They would know how to use a cell phone.
Agreed.
Just saying. So there was a few plot holes where I was like, this didn't make it. Kind of irked me in the back of my mind. I'm like, where are these caretakers at?
Yes, it annoyed me from the beginning. You don't even know what they were doing. Like, were these two
Well,
banging off on the
they were
side?
banging. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
banging.
I guess.
It's implied. In what you couldn't say it any more
Yeah.
straightforward than we're young. We got to live a little bit. Like,
yeah, it's like were you smoking weed? Were you just hanging out? Like, what were you doing? It's like, okay, fine. So you're doing that. Don't show it. Don't do anything. I hated this. The setting just didn't feel interesting at all either. Like it just felt very safe and just kind of eh. And now you have a Godzilla monster who's gonna be nice like the Iron Giant, and we need to look after him and don't let anybody hurt him.
Superman.
Exactly. So I don't know. It just felt very weak and just kind of
I feel you. I ain't mad at you for skipping it. It was a mess for me. I'll read the next one. We'll see what happens. Okay. I have 2 mez that I know you didn't read. And
okay.
My God, one of them.
Mez or Skip It's?
Oh, I'm sorry, Skip It's.
Okay.
I don't even know why. I should have known what was happening. Oh wait, I gotta check the rest of it. Come on, man. Words are hard. Here we go. This series, it's so bad. The best part of this series is David Nakayama did the cover A for the whole run. Buy the covers because they look really cool together. We laid them all out on the table for a live show. Sold out of all the Nakayama covers. But, oh, look at that. Look great together.
Very nice.
I mean, look at that. That's a cool cover.
That's nice.
Right?
Yeah.
This series is just, they're missing some covers. Oh, wait, I read number 4. I thought 4 was out. What week is this?
May 13th.
April 3rd. What the hell? That's final cutoff. 5/13. Here, bear with me while I scroll, everybody. Let me sort by alphabetically. Anyway, it's so bad. It is alphabetically. It's so bad. Yeah, maybe I just grabbed the wrong one. D, F, H.
Isn't it Colossus and Magic? Oh, Magic.
There it is.
There
Number
it is.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I clicked on it. What's happening?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's okay. Colossus is the second wave of X-Men, obviously, right? GSX-1.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up to help fight Krakoa. He's one of the, aside from the original 5, he's one of the older school X-Men. He has been the Juggernaut. He sacrificed his life to save everybody from the legacy virus. Of course, no one stays dead. He's had one of the 5 that had the Phoenix Force in him. He's been an acolyte of Magneto. Colossus has done some shit in the Marvel universe in his time. And then for Liliana to start talking to him, and he says, she's basically scolding him, right? Of course.
Yep.
Like, why are you doing this with me? What about this? What about that? And he basically says, well, I'm sorry I'm doing this, but maybe I am jealous of, he's like, how come you would do this thing that Scott told you to do instead of this maneuver? Right? Like, you should listen to me. And we lost this battle because you didn't listen to me. She goes, Scott's leader of the X-Men. Of course I'm going to listen to him. And she goes, are you jealous of Scott? And he goes, yeah, I guess I am jealous of Scott. And I just wish that you respected me more. And I'm like,
what?
Who the fuck is writing this garbage? It's so terrible. It's so terrible. The bad guy is this Baba Yaga, and Colossus is trying to fight it, but it's magic, and her boyfriend can talk it down. And then it's just, here's a little talkie time. I just want you to trust me, Liliana. Trust that I know what I'm doing and can keep you safe. Of course, I'm envious of you and Scott's relationship. You look up to him. He's been like a brother to. And then she's like, I'm going to stop you there. You overthink things. Colossus overthinks things?
Wow. Ooh.
I mean, okay, Peter, he is the sensitive one, right? The man of steel with the heart of gold. He's a painter, right? When they first came up with the guy, of course, he's fantastic, right? How many dudes do you know overthink things, Kyle?
Very few.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, no, right?
I mean, come on. Women are notorious for overthinking shit, right?
That's all they do.
Yeah. He's going to encourage me and accept me at a certain point. He'll always stop, but he'll always stop pushing. You're my family. No matter what, Peter. The past few years have been a lot. I wouldn't blame you for not trusting me, especially with everything I've done to the people I've loved. Katya, I can never take that back, Liliana. It wasn't your fault. It was still my hands that killed her. So he's just, once again, they're writing Colossus like a little freaking bitch. Yeah. Again, he's been the Phoenix. He's been the Juggernaut. He's sacrificed his life for everybody. He's been an acolyte of Magneto. He's done so much shit. Yes, he has a heart of gold, but he's not a little bitch.
And he's the older brother.
He's the big brother.
Yeah.
He couldn't protect her when she went off to the magic realm and lost her youth, and maybe she's resenting him because no, Liliana has never said like, "Oh, I'm upset at you, Peter, because you let the demon Belasco take me into limbo and raise me." Like, no. If anything, he did her a favor. Look at her; she's a badass, right?
Yeah.
He's not a little she's not the little snowflake. Anyway, it's agonizing reading this.
No,
It's
written by a woman who clearly has never had a
and that's
male figure in her life at all that resembled anything like a man.
and I hate to do that, but the older I get, the more I'm just paying attention to that kind of stuff, and I'm like, especially making my own comics now, right? For the last few years, it's like, okay, who wrote this? Because I got to tell you, man, have it's been beaten to my head that a lot of times the writer puts their own beliefs and thoughts into this. So I just imagine the pitch for this, right? So I'm gonna have check this out, guys. I'm gonna have Colossus be jealous of Scott Summers. Oh, that's a great idea. Who the f is going to approve that? Who thinks that's a great idea for a story? Who's going to put at the core of Colossus one of the second wave, not a founding X-Men, but of the new founding core of the X-Men with Wolverine and Storm and Nightcrawler and all those people, right? Oh, let's make him jealous of Scott. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You know
a
who gets
guy who's
jealous?
lived through everything, so sure of everything about him. Like, just I don't
Just
understand.
yeah. So in general, you know who gets jealous more than anybody else? Women do.
Yeah.
You know who overthink things more than anybody else? Women do. And I'm not trying to offend any women out there watching, but it's just a fact. It's a fact. Glance
It
at a
is.
pretty girl while you're out somewhere, and your wife will get jealous. If your wife glances at a hot dude, do you even notice? No, give a shit. Uh,
Yeah.
We're looking at, oh, there's some really attractive dude over there. Okay, cool. We were still gonna get something to eat. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care. Why are
Okay.
you looking at her? Why are you looking at her for? You go eat dinner with her then. Man, you're right. I mean, come on, let's be real here. Don't get me wrong. There's I'm talking overall. There's some very bitchy dudes out there, right?
Of course.
Anyway,
Exceptions to the rules. But yeah, I the first 3 issues I read them and I'm like, what's the point? What are we doing? What their relationship in Ultimate Wolverine was the best. I think those 2 have been written in a long time. When you see
yes.
Colossus being a total psycho, like crazy, like you see Colossus unleashed, basically like no
Mhm.
morals, just stone cold killer, and then you have her basically being his right hand and sword, literally like I'm going to use you to
Yeah.
kill. And
Yeah.
so that's great. I love that dynamic with those 2. And now it just feels like these 2 were just going off and having feelings together. It's like, what the hell's the point?
Yeah, that's what happens when you get Colossus written as a strong male, strong, confident male, not as a blundering, blubbering little bitch.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Some of
Like, tell
it's like,
that
look,
story. Tell more of that story. I want to know more about that.
and when is this dude going to get his confidence?
And how? She has
Yeah,
to give it to him? Probably.
there was a point in my life with ex-wife number 2. I got a couple wives. I was very insecure. I was looking back at that part of my life. If I could go back in time, I would beat the shit out of that younger version of me. But I learned from that, and I've grown and I've changed. Colossus is never going to grow and learn and change. He's just going to stay as a crybaby little bitch his whole time as an X-Men.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what Marvel wants him to do.
It's great storytelling.
I guess. Okay. Uncanny X-Men is my last.
Speaking of another
Oh,
great female writer.
oh, I got you something. I got something really cool to talk about. When we're gonna do a video tomorrow. If you got time,
Okay.
Alex will be here. I got something cool. Craig introduced me to it. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, so Uncanny X-Men. Yeah, I don't know why. And once again, it's all these characters nobody cares about. The one with the mask
Oh, couldn't
and
tell
the
you.
cat ears.
Yeah, the movie.
The Not Something's Killing the Children parody girl.
Yep.
Apparently she's in charge. This is just ridiculous. Colossus and Magic somehow trade they trade powers because they're in a different reality. Gambit has this eye, an eye of Satoric. It's a crystal. It's not the Juggernaut one. It's a different version of it, and
It's
apparently
the
he can
other Eye
become.
of Agamotto, right?
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
that what
sorry,
he had?
Eye of Agamotto. Yeah,
Whatever the fuck it. Whatever it
and
is,
he
it's
can
weird.
grow wings and fly. Apparently, they wind up fighting a bunch of AI versions of the New Mutants.
Oh,
It's as terrible as it sounds. So just please, can we have a nuclear bomb hit this X-Men team and somehow Rogue and Gambit survive and just kill the rest of them? Nightcrawler can go with the rest of them. Jubilee, it's been a great run. Let her go. And all these stupid new X-Men that no one gives a shit about that they keep trying to make us give a shit about.
Yeah.
Can we please get Gail Simone off of the X-Men? On the flagship X-Men title, it's been unreadable garbage, just as bad as Wolverine.
Yep.
Just as bad as Wolverine. Characters don't make any sense. No one cares about these new ones. It's I hate it with every fiber of who I am.
I purposefully ignored it. It's sitting right here, and I chose not to read it.
Well, good God. It's so bad. Okay, let's transition into Mez. Mez.
I have 3.
Okay, I have a few.
Okay.
I have a lot. You go ahead and lead the boat. You drive the boat. Drive the ship boat.
Starting off, I have Iron Man number 5.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
Same.
I would give these 5 issues. It's a meh. It's a meh series. It's not great, and it hasn't been what it has been. So it literally is right in the middle. Like, take it or leave it. If you're a giant Iron Man fan, I was when I was a kid. He was one of my favorites growing up. This is okay. It'll do something for you, but it doesn't bastardize the character. It still makes Tony Stank the main character as he should be, and not a complete bumbling oaf. Although the end of this, I am very concerned about where it's going to go. But
well, I love the new bad guy.
Yeah,
I love the new bad guy.
That's a great way to introduce a villain.
And what he does, holy crap!
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool what they do with and to the fixer, the tinkerer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I love what they do with him. They bring in the new guy, and the new guy quickly asserts himself. It's a pretty cool little ending to what happens with Iron Man. That was okay. Again, he's back to being Tony Stark and being who Tony Stark should be. His relationship with Madame Mask is tumultuous. He's not made to be a little bitch. He doesn't once tell her he's jealous of another man.
Right.
No, it's pretty good. There's, you got you're not beat over the head with the technological aspect of it. Of course, somebody makes another suit of armor. Of course they do. But at the end is really good. It made it a solid meh for me because this is a pretty big key issue, I think. It's the first reiteration of this new villain we're going to have in the Iron Man world. And it's pretty good.
Yeah, I hope it's pretty good around because it could be pretty cool. But yeah, the art's been fine. You have Joshua Williamson writing. He's a competent writer, so I appreciate him competently telling a story, and it looked like they had things set up clearly for who they introduce as a villain in this. It's set up very well, so they had a plan in place. And so, yeah, there's enough here to like. It just didn't really have like an oh shit moment. So
no, there wasn't that page turning oh shit moment. Kind of at the end when I was like, oh wow, like look what he did. That was surprising, but not shocking.
Yeah,
what the dude does at the end. So yeah, pretty good. I agree.
Yeah,
solid read.
Solid read.
What else you got?
I have Megalith, the Olympus Saga number 1.
Okay.
As a meh.
Boy, was this book not hyped?
And that is the good thing and bad thing about Bad Idea. Their hype people are some of the best hype people outside of the friggin' WWE or anywhere else that are about hype men. Like you, when you have that, but the problem is with them, you hype it up so much, you have to frickin' deliver. And they have been recently for the most part.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's when the hype is so hyped. I want this badass kaiju story thing, and I'm like, but you didn't give me it in this issue, and that pisses me off.
Yeah. No, I agree. It did make it into my top 10.
And that's and I can see why, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it made it in there.
yeah, this is a good story. The art, you cannot deny this art is fantastic. The covers that they all have are awesome. The idea of having the interior pages as covers for issues that aren't even out yet is fun. I like what they did. I just I wanted the story that I thought I was getting, and I got a story that I didn't necessarily need or care about, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Um it was solid, but the art definitely catapulted it for me up there higher. That was a big part of it. And the story kept moving, it made sense.
Mhm.
And I gotta tell you, man, the art, I don't know if you saw in the shop or not, but they did a variant for every issue that had the cover on sorry, an interior page was a cover.
Yeah, the 30 of them or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, that was very interesting. Yeah, 30 covers.
that's right, yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting. We got every one of them. I got 5 sets of every one of them. I'm probably gonna put one aside for me because I want to keep one set. What's up, Kaiser Joe
Well, and I
and
think if you have
Jay?
that set, you can get another additional, like, printing plate cover version as well if you have all 30.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I believe
I have to
so.
look into that. Oh, I have to look into that. No, this is glossy. This is not a newsprint book.
Nope, it's glossy.
It's glossy, which honestly, it kind of needs to be.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
It's the inside, guys, the interior art, the pencils especially, it's almost, I hate to say this, but it's almost like fine art the way it was drawn. He
Yeah.
had to have spent 20 hours per interior page.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I mean, the colors are just yeah,
yeah.
the inking is great.
No, Gorski, we're trying to get back on track, bro. We're trying to we got all of our books in so we can actually do some reviews. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And we're trying to keep it moving so you guys don't have to listen to us ramble too much. We'll ramble at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, it made it as a top 10 for me. It's not super high up there. It's like number 8 or not. Yeah, number 9 or some
And that's
shit.
for this ironically would have been my number. And I was sitting here for a long time. I'm like, is this 9 as far as my top 10? Or do I put it as a man? I'm like, and if I have to ask that question, it's probably a
Then
man.
it's a yeah, gotcha. I feel you.
And I so we're introduced to this event where we're following this transit officer who goes to work down in a subway, and an event happens, and then we cut to
A
a
giant
special forces team.
yeah,
Yeah,
event. It's a giant tower appears in the middle of the city.
yeah. So it's this tower, but it doesn't resemble anything that they understand as far as what humans think it's made of. Nothing metal, it doesn't, but then it starts defending itself from these
Yeah.
special ops guys that are on it.
And by the way, these aren't all interior pages of this issue.
A
By the
lot of
way.
these are not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not in the issue. That's
That's
not
not
in
in
the
the
issue. That's
That's
not
not
in the issue.
that's not in the
That's
issue.
not in the issue. That's not in the issue. Like there's a lot. That's not.
That's not.
There's a lot of these covers. I was looking at it, trying to put them in order after I read it, and I'm like,
You can't.
and that's not in the issue.
Nope.
But some of them are in there. By the way, this cover sold out for us instantly, bro. As soon as we showed it, gone.
I love that cover.
Well, there's a version of this on the website.
Is there?
There's a version of that. Yeah, virgin foil.
Is there? Well, let me head over to your website
Yeah,
right now.
it's let me just search for it real quick. So here's all the variant covers we have on the website. Again, I had nothing to do with these. This is all John Matthew Leon from 616 putting these together. Bjorn Brandis is cool as shit.
Oh yeah.
Let me find that foil. Here it is, right here. Jacques Louis David. Yeah, pretty freaking cool.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get one of those bad boys.
Yeah, limit only 500.
Woo.
So once this actually shows up, I expect us to sell these very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
get one. I'm getting one for sure.
yeah,
But I love
I'm
that
sure
cover.
you'll be here when
Genius.
they arrive. Yeah.
Yes.
But
But yeah, I think it again when you see those 30 interior pages and you see these covers and you see the kaiju fights, you see the awesomeness. I'm like, hell yeah! Like I want this. And this issue is not that. This issue is very much setting
it,
up
it's the
what
lead
this
up, yeah.
is. Yeah.
So I was expecting to see gigantic kaijus fighting. Now it's again part of it's the fault of these guys of a bad idea for hyping it so much and show all these covers, all these variant covers are all these giant kaiju megalith characters, and we see one of them. But I get it. You got to have, when you watch Godzilla, I just want to see Godzilla smash into the city. But you got to go through the whole, oh, we detected something under our boat. And what is this weird radioactive signal? You got at least 45 minutes of shit before you get to the you get to the monsters, right?
Right.
So, but it's not like you said, it's not a terrible buildup. Like it's interesting that they try to attack the top of this thing and they realize like, oh, this is what's going on. They try to blow it up. They're like, oh, that didn't have work either. And then it starts. No, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but something happens and you're like, whoa. And then you're like, okay, this is freaking cool shit. So I'm just curious, like, what now? What's going to happen? I can't wait for issue 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that is this thing good or bad? You obviously assume like, oh, this thing is here to fight the giant evil monsters
Yeah,
because those look evil. I'm like, this thing doesn't look very nice either. So I'm like, oh crap! Like, what does this mean for the human characters?
yeah. Like this page isn't in the interiors,
No,
and this dude's clearly like sitting in some kind of a cockpit to drive it. That doesn't happen in this issue.
nope.
Like none of this stuff's in the issue.
Yeah, is he like? Is it like a Guyver where it's like he's like an organic matter where like it mind melds with him or
This
something? I don't know.
this page is in there. It's a wrap cover. That one's in there. That's like the last page, isn't it? Where he's like actually walking through the city.
Yeah, we get the final.
This page is in there.
Yeah, that page is in here. Yep.
That's the discovering the
Yep.
base of it. That's not in there.
No.
That's not in there.
No.
That's definitely not in there. I can't
That
wait to
is
see
not
what the
in
hell's
there.
going on with that. Anyway, it looks cool as shit. This thing being in the water, look at next to these gigantic, destroyer boats, showing the size comparison. He clears
Yeah.
like he's a good guy. That must be the guy that got in the cockpit is driving it. I'm assuming. I have no idea. And they're in space, I guess. Like,
Yeah, they're going to space. It's like, what
yeah,
in
they
the
go to
hell?
space. Does he grab a nuke and he's gonna hit him with it? Like that looks cool as shit. Like I can't wait to read this, but we just don't get it yet. We just don't get it yet. So it's number 1 of what's going to be an awesome series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was already on a Kickstarter as a giant, hardbound omnibus type book.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I want to get it now. So I feel
I do
like
too. I almost do now that I've seen it in person.
Mhm.
Yeah, was there a preview? Was there a number 0 of this that came out?
Yeah, but it was a preview issue. It
Right.
had it had several. Good.
This should have been number 0. Whatever
Yeah.
this is, you guys didn't spoil shit. Like you spoiled shit by having those covers on your book of issue 1. So put this out as number 0. And then I would have been perfectly fine with number 1 starting after this.
Well, this dude has all the covers up for $89.
Oh,
That's stupid. Costs him a lot more than that. He's just trying to dump these. Oh, he has it for pre-sale. Yeah, he's just trying to dump them. People know how to collect
13.
comics.
Yeah.
They're $5.99 each.
It's the same person putting them for $89.99 and then $99.99.
I don't know.
Why would you have two different listing? Why?
Even at 50% off, which we get as a discount. Yeah.
What the hell?
That's your cost is $89. That's your cost. Plus listing fees, you're losing money. Guys, you should buy this. That's cheaper. You can get it from the publisher.
I might have to.
I'm not selling. I only have 2 or 3 sets left. I'm not.
Because you're only
Yes,
selling it as a set, right? Because it'd be pointless
Yeah,
to sell
yeah.
those individually.
Yeah, oh yeah. I didn't even offer
Yeah,
it.
that's
Can
impossible.
I buy individual? I'm like, no. I sell
Hell
one
no.
individual, then I gotta sell another 29 individual copies.
Right.
It's not gonna work. Okay, here we go. This guy's a 13-piece Kickstarter set. Preview. Oh, look at that.
Holy hell. So this whole thing is already done.
The Olympus Saga. Oh, there's a preview of another book. I can't wait to read this. The Demand Sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
Karma Map. Don't know what that is.
Seed.
That looks like Jonathan Wayshack, doesn't it?
It does.
That cover on the end.
It does. That is Jonathan Wade. That's his cover for Cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
That's the
That is a
Cul-de-sac
cul-de-sac
number 1.
cover.
Yeah.
What did I miss in this Kickstarter? Like,
Yeah. How long? When the hell was this even a thing? NORAD
know.
Conundrum? What in the? Like, is this
these are
thing?
all yeah. Okay. That's the back. I mean, this is a $500 set though.
Yeah. How big is that compendium of this? How
Oh.
many issues?
There's a cul-de-sac. Looks like a preview or something.
Yeah. That's it. And these are all.
Oh, that's probably the back. That's the front, and that's the back. So that's the back of the
Okay.
cul-de-sac. I can't wait to read this It Demands Sacrifice. That looks pretty cool.
It does.
There's a preview in the back of it. There's their little number 1 buttons. Planet Death. I like that. That was a fun series. It is a fun series. I wish the next one would come out. Aren't we stuck on issue 2 or 3?
Yep.
Welcome to Megalith. There's a little letter. Oh, that's all the stuff he got.
Okay. Saga Kickstarter complete Megalith hardcover. Number 0 Casada. Preview. Art print.
Phil Hester mini print. Collapse Theory, Escape Rate 20. So there's all these different tie-ins to this Olympus Saga.
Yeah, wow.
Alrighty. Well, this is the $500 edition. Well, I'm sure they're maybe upcharging it a little bit.
Wow.
Oh, look at this one. This is $900.
Oh my god. Oh.
Here, let me search. Let's do a little more creeping around. I know we're super distracted right now, guys. Give us a second.
Well, haven't people been
we'll
very
talk
upset
about-
with bad ideas
Remind-
with their Kickstarters?
Maybe. Remind me we need to talk about this too.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
I have my theories.
Ah.
Okay, here's the Kickstarter. They made $393,000. Good for them.
Yeah, bravo.
Funded in 3 minutes. Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all the covers. Oh, there's the colored interiors. Look at that art, dude. Look at that.
God. Look at that
know.
eye. That space.
Yeah.
I mean,
With the
damn.
galaxy in there, that's nuts.
Yeah.
See, this is one of those occasions where the colors don't take away from the pencils.
No, they enhance it for sure.
100%. Yeah, now you see all the tiers. 40, 80. I missed this one, man. I would have jumped all over this Kickstarter.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it.
Karma Map, The Collapse Theory, Universal Language, Divine Intervention, The Mutates. And then we get, here's probably No. Look at this. Plus all this other bonus shit. Oh, there's a vinyl art toy.
Ooh, limited edition.
Oh, I gotta reach out to my bad idea rep. Be like, okay, look, I really look.
Yeah.
So I missed this. How do I get? Shut up. $10,000 tier for
Oh,
original art tier.
oh my god.
That's nuts. Ultimate bad idea fan.
Oh,
Why does it look like Comic Tom? Doesn't it look like Comic Tom?
a little
Probably
bit.
just the glasses.
Yeah. A secret.
Secret tier. Okay.
What is that?
But they're known for doing pretty epic
They
shit
are.
in their secret tiers. Well, oh, here's the game for Exquisite Corpses. First look at the game.
Oh, do you finally get to find out what the game actually is?
80 grand of 50 grand. 33 days ago, so it just launched. Good for them.
628 backers. Okay.
I guess we should do a little thing about this too. Okay, anyway, we're a little distracted. So, anywho, yeah, it's you gave it a meh, I gave it a top 10. I'm sure this series is going to be a top 10 for me for sure. I just got to get to the rest of it.
Well, it's got nowhere to go, hopefully, but up. So I'm okay with starting it out as a meh. Again, issue 1 should have been an issue 0, but still good. Art's fantastic. Can't deny that. Covers fantastic. Can't deny that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got, sir?
My last meh, I have Captain America à l'avant.
Oh, no. That's way up on my top 10.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot happens in this one.
A ton.
So what do you think?
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not. It didn't get me super hyped and excited for the next thing. Like I think that was kind of my big. It's like this Armageddon coming out. Like, get really pumped and excited. I just was just kind of like, okay.
So we finally reveal what Doom's ultimate weapon is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, okay. And then you're like, oh, maybe that's not the ultimate weapon. It's this other thing is the ultimate weapon. And you're like, okay. And then Ross shows up with his army of soldier Hulks.
Yeah. It's the best part of the book.
It is. And Ross is just so finally we have an evil Red Hulk again.
Yes.
Because Ross is just like, no, we're doing this thing. Like, we're totally doing this thing. And then some Cap does something incredibly heroic that, of course, you expect Cap to do.
Yep.
Like all the buildup with all these different factions. And in the previous issue, 2 of these major characters have died from the factions. So this isn't going any direction I thought it was going whatsoever. I thought for sure this girl was going to be the savior of Latveria because she's a Von Doom. Nope, she dead. Total shock. Doom's final weapon I thought was going to be something completely different. Nope, not going to spoil it. It's a thing. You see Ross developing his little army of super soldiers. Of course, the serum isn't going right. They turn into these like deformed kind of Hulks, but it's actually pretty cool. Captain America fighting the Hulk feels like it should have been more in the movie. Like with just quick little thing that happens when he punches him and he hits that shield and you see what happens because he punched that shield. It's like, oh shit, like he almost died, you know, vibranium or not. I mean, he hit him and it's like you just see that one panel with the blood splatter and that wince on his face. I mean, and then he just discards him like he's nothing. That is exactly what a Hulk would do to Captain America.
100%.
So there was a lot I really liked about it. Like I said, it definitely made it into my top 10.
Yeah. So there were a couple things I didn't like. One, he calls Sam Wilson Captain America. He can fuck off. He is Falcon. Sorry. As much as you want to call him Captain America, he's not.
Yeah, when did that happen? Like, I'm so confused by this universe still too. Like, anyway, go ahead. You're not wrong. That was
No,
confusing.
yeah,
But I ignored it.
it's like, oh, hi, thank God you're here, Captain America. Fuck you, dude. Like, no, he's not.
It's like, but you're Captain America. You're literally
Yeah.
alive and carrying the shield and wearing the colors.
Yes, so don't thank him. Don't thank Captain America. It's thanking yourself. Like, no, thank you, friend, for helping
Sam,
me. Yeah. And
thanks,
so,
Sam.
and then another part it didn't make any sense to me because we are told in this that Ross is doing this without government approval. President does not know this is happening, doesn't want it to happen. Everybody in power does not want him to do this. But Ross is saying, fuck you. Someone needs to do something. I'm tired of pussyfooting around. We're just going to get in here, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
A lot of people just standing around not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a general. He's like, you know,
Yeah.
he's MacArthur. He's Patton. He's like, I'm going to go. Fuck, I'm just going to go in there and do my goddamn do my job because somebody needs to take over. So I'm like, okay, I appreciate that. So no one in power has sanctioned this. And so we get Captain America saying, Steve Rogers, he says, I'm so tired of people in power, people lying, vying for power, allowing this. Nobody allowed this that was in power. You are wrong in saying that because nobody in power said to do this. So
Yeah.
he's incorrect in him saying, I'm tired of this happening all the time. It's like, well, no one in power did this. It's because people in power weren't exerting their power to prevent this from happening. Like that's what he should be tired of. I'm tired of
Yeah.
people in power not doing anything they can to prevent this from happening. It's like they
Yeah.
almost want it to happen. And so it's just that part kind of was like, you're contradicting what was said earlier in your book. But that aside, art in this is great. For the most part, I do like the sentiment around it. I like Ross in this. I love the shot of you see like 5 or 6 Hulks coming from the sky, and it's that far away pan out.
Yeah, that was
And
really
then you
cool.
just see
Coming
them
from
like
the cloud.
boom and blowing up when they land it. I'm like, that will always excite me. That's so awesome.
That was cool.
And some of these dorks, whoever these fake people are that are dying off, like I'm okay with that too. So
Yeah.
but the end credit scene in this was cool. I'm like, what does this mean? Like
Yeah.
that was exciting.
Yeah. Again, huge thing. I didn't see that coming a mile away. No idea.
Nope.
There's been twists and turns. This whole series, to me, this whole arc has been nothing but surprise after surprise after surprise. It's not predictable. There's no tropes in there. It's pretty much you're not really sure what side Cap was going to take in the beginning, and then he does choose a side, and then what you think's going to happen does not happen at all. No generic storytelling. It's really, really good in my opinion. It's
and
really
I agree. And this is there's a lot of fun here. And what always gets me and kind of keeps me on my toes in this is that it does feel so Tom Clancy grounded war story, but then you get this ending and it's like anything but that. Like you forget it's a Marvel comic and there's magic and other things. It's like, wait, what? No, this is
off
real.
the rails. Yeah, you're like, no. Doctor Strange should have cast a spell and this happens, or Spider-Man shows up out of nowhere. You're like, come on, man. Like, what's going on? No, it's very grounded in the war era. The only hero really is Captain America. I mean, there's those other guys with him. The Shield, Captain America, the Red Widow. That's an interesting story arc with Red Widow. I would love to just read more of that with that character.
We don't know anything about her, so
no, turns traitor and then like ally traitor, maybe ally again. I'm loving this series. It's to me, it's probably the second or third best thing being put out at Marvel right now. First, probably being Infernal Hulk by far.
Yeah,
and this is like the second, third most favorite thing I'm looking forward to every week is Captain America, and then the Weapons of Armageddon, which is tying into it.
Agreed. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, what else you got, sir?
That's it for my mez.
Well, I have a lot more.
Okay, let's see if
I have
mez hit my tops.
Well, let's see. I really know this one didn't.
No.
Well, I read Supergirl, This is pretty close to being a skip it. There's one reason why it became a meh is because of the ending. She's still half robot girl. She doesn't seem to give a shit that she's lost 80% of her body. Like, it's just just a Tuesday. Like,
Mm.
the art's pretty solid in it. I got to give him that. The art's really solid in it. Sophie Campbell's writing and drawing it. There's some big flaws in the story, though. The bad guy is supposed to be a real bad guy. She has Supergirl's powers, this little sunstone that she bought into Kandor to give her powers. She has them. She is a bad guy, but by the halfway through this issue, you pretty much have forgotten about her. Like, Supergirl's kind of like, I'm gonna go explore. Like, what? They go. She goes and finds the Luthor. Luther's daughter, the L's. She betrayed her, but she's forgave her. And I don't know. At the very end, made it a mess for me. It's so close to being a skip it. So close to being a skip it. And this is part of the Reign of the Superboy story, but this is Supergirl, the hero of Kandor, part 3. So I'm crossing my fingers it's going to end well, but I wouldn't be surprised if it just got completely fumbled. How's she going to get her body back? Like,
good question.
That's my biggest question right now. How's she going to get this power back away from the Black Flame? Like, anyway.
Because she theoretically would be less powerful. Like, Superman would be less powerful if he didn't have his Kryptonian body and it was metal.
And Supergirl's like a tenth of the power she was. She's only as strong as this robot is. And she comments a few times like, "Oh, I'm not as strong as I was," and like she got this body like 15 minutes ago in the story, and she just doesn't. She's like, "Doesn't matter. I got people to save. Don't worry about what I look like." And it's like, come on, like,
no, anyway. Your mind would be so screwed up for decades trying to come to terms with that.
Yeah. Her psyche already is scarred from watching her planet.
Yeah.
Her planet get destroyed, which they're exploring in a new series, by the way, which I'm excited about. Anyway, so it's a meh for me. Very close to being a skip it, but the ending has me wanting to read the next issue.
Okay.
Mortal Thor.
You don't read this. I couldn't do it.
It's still what you think it is. It's Thor as a regular dude, but he's super strong and he has his hammer on a rope. And he's basically going up the tower to get to the Minotaur. The whole issue is him going up the tower. He fights the Grey Gargoyle. It's kind of a cool fight. The art's really good. It's just not, if you're buying it to get a Thor story, this could be Judge Dredd. This could be the Punisher. This could be Wolverine, except for the fact that he has a hammer. It could be Wolverine in his claws. It could be anybody. Nothing is making this a Thor story. Loki's the bad guy. Loki's the bad guy in a lot of people's stories. So it doesn't feel Thor. He's constantly mumbling in Swedish, Finnish, whatever the language is.
Yeah, Nordic, Norse, whatever.
Nordic, Norse. Yeah. I can't, anyway, it's a meh. I like the art. I'm still reading it, but don't expect anything great from it. And it's up to issue 10. Like, I get that it takes Al Ewing 40 issues to say anything and get to the point, i.e. Absolute Green Lantern. But anyway,
Yep.
Did you read Barbara Gordon Breakout?
Hell no. Couldn't.
I cannot spell.
I refused. I knew I would hate it. Like,
okay.
No.
Well,
seeing the preview was enough for me in the back of DC Books was be like, no.
So she got captured on purpose.
Yeah.
Because she realizes this prison is, there's basically Vandal Savage obviously locked up good guys in there, but there's still bad guys in there. I have no idea what the last page, again, great job with the cliffhanger. I don't know who this is. They pay. I mean, she's trained as Batgirl. Like she's Batgirl, she's Oracle, so of course she's a badass. Of course she's going to be in prison being a badass. She's going to stand up to the bullies, of course. But she's also has a plan, and the plan makes it more than just Barbara Gordon beats up bad guys. Like it actually is a pretty good plot. I think they have a little flashback where she talks to Batman. Batman's like, are you sure you want to do this?" She's like, "Yep." She's like, "I think it's a bad idea." She's like, "I don't care. I got to do it." And he's like, "Okay." Um, so it was a lot better than I thought it was. It really was. It really was. I don't know what I was
Alright.
expecting. I was expecting Barbara Gordon just beating the shit out of people and escaping, but that's not what it's about. She's clearly trying to change the system from the inside. But as a bad guy from their perspective. But we know she's a good guy. It's one of those like against all odds type stories. So I didn't hate it.
Alright.
I will be reading the next one.
Okay.
Okay, another meh for me. I read a lot of books this week. Black Cat.
Good. Didn't read that. Yeah. Haven't cared
Oh
for it.
God. Okay, the only reason it's a meh is because I love the art. It could very easily be. Do not read this, guys, for the depth of storytelling. Please, please do not read this for depth of storytelling. It should be a skip it. If you want a good story, they have to go to the negative zone and get a tape. No, it's not a sex tape. That'd be fun. It's an audition tape that Mary Jane made, and it's so bad that they have to get it off the market or her career will be ruined. And they meet a girl who Mary Jane bullied at a toothpaste audition, and she already really this is the story for real.
What?
And she already released the tape, but the internet says she looked cute in the tape. Yeah, it's the only good part about this is Black Cat has her banter actually made me laugh out loud twice. It was very witty, and the art is fantastic. But God, this story is god awful waste of time.
What are we doing?
That it's a fun Black Cat story.
Oh my
And kudos to
God.
Marvel for letting the cover artist, who did this cover? I can barely read it. Hold on. For letting them put that pose. Melanolkiv, the same interior artist, did the cover.
Oh.
But yeah, I really, really like the interior art. I really do. I mean, this should be Spider-Man interior art, in my opinion. It's really, really good.
No, but we got John Romita Jr. He's a legend.
I haven't seen one he's written lately, thank goodness. Okay. Next one I have is my comics this week. The Shadows of Maul. Shadow of Maul.
Man, you're really just drudging up the dumpster here.
I'm trying. It's
okay.
So
what the hell is that? A Ninja Turtle? What the hell is that on that cover?
It's a robot with a fish head, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he looks as cheesy as he looks on the inside on the cover, but he's written as pretty much a badass, really. And once again, there's no Darth Maul in our Darth Maul comic. He's in 2 panels, 3 panels, maybe. So it's a total meh. The story is barely about Darth Maul. Oh yeah, the Peach Momoko cover was really good to that Black Cat. I agree. So yeah, Vario, this dude. No, not that guy. Sorry, that's the Mandalorian cover. The Half Face. This whole series is full of new characters, but
that's
honestly,
stupid. Like that character looks stupid.
I agree. No, you're right. And he is stupid. Everyone thought this was going to be a new character, not even in the issue at all.
Looks stupid also.
Yeah. I'm a what's that, a midget Twalik?
Yeah, with no neck. What is that?
I guess, yeah. Yeah, and it's angry. It's a
Yeah,
pissed
oh
off.
yeah.
It's a pissed off baby midget
She
Twalik.
wants to see that manager.
I mean, I guess we're not hitting all the demographics, Kyle. We need a midget Twaliks now to be represented.
There you go.
And
Oh my
anyway,
golly.
it's disappointing too because Benjamin Percy's writing, and he's such a good writer. I love his stuff.
Mhm.
Like, can we get more of this? If this was in the issue, it'd be even cooler. But no,
Yeah.
that'd be a great cover A too. But they can't make that cover A because he's not in the freaking story.
Right. So when does look? I never watched Rebels. I never watched any of that stupid shit with Star. When the hell does this take place?
Whoa! Rebels is really, really good.
I didn't want.
Rebels.
I don't like the. I didn't like the art style. I didn't like it, so I would never watch it.
The ending of Rebels will make you cry.
Oh,
the way Kwanin Katan, shame on me. It's been years. The way he goes out, holy shit. Yeah, it's freaking good. Good. Anyway.
Yeah, but any of that stuff, I just don't. So when the hell does this take place?
Directly after episode 1.
Okay.
When he gets cut in half.
Okay. So we're not flash forward like way before like we're not into like
I think it's when he first gets his fake legs.
Okay.
Again, it's not that clear, so sorry.
It's all right.
Did you read He-Man?
That made it in my top.
Well, it's just outside. It's the last one before my top. So I guess we can transition into your top if you want to. And my last meh.
Yes, we can.
I gotta tell you, can we have more of these splash pages of Teela?
Absolutely. That was one of the best shots. I was like, hell.
I mean,
like you're gonna be trained by her. I'd be like, yes, please.
Talk about sexy, confident, and strong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
See, this is just proof that you can have the male gaze, clearly, right? But she's a badass, dude. She's not doing anyone's laundry.
No, and she's competent as she is, and she's training a prince who she sees as a doofus to, be a protector of eternity. Like you need to grow up and fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great.
I love what happens with Triclops. He's a prisoner. Cool. He cracks a code. Yep. I love the dilemma that He-Man and Prince Adam is in. Basically, He-Man's like, I have to look like a total bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
In order for this to work, to not spoil my identity. Skeletor fights Merman and Beastman, which is cool as shit.
Awesome fight.
It's such a cool fight. You get I think there's a new character at the end. I don't know who this guy is.
I think so.
The guy who Cobra Khan goes to report to. I mean, it's really cool. Great series. I don't want it to end. I tell you, Tim Seeley does a great job. You know how much stuff Tim Seeley wrote that's out this week? I think at least 3 issues were Tim Seeley written stuff.
I think so.
Week. This dude's everywhere.
Prolific. He is everywhere.
Anyway,
I really liked it. This was my number 4 book of the week, by the way.
Oh wow, way up there.
I was shocked. I'm pleasantly surprised how, when this is done correctly, when you have a writer who enjoys and has fun with this universe, expands it, sticks to the lore, adds just enough, and makes the characters sound like the characters. I love it. I did think everyone saying damn felt weird and out of place for this. I didn't like that.
The bad word,
Yeah, but aside from that is what it is. That's fine. Yeah, I just couldn't get over how like I was smiling the whole time reading this because I'm like, that's just so cool. I'm like, oh, that's so cool too. Like, and having Evil Lynn like give Skeletor shit. Like, you have all these guys and we're all fighting. What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be this evil, like super badass now. She's like, you're not doing shit.
Yeah, can we go back to Snake Mountain and take it back, please?
Yeah, and he just like chokes her out and was like, you don't ever tell me what to do. Like, I have a plan. Like, you need to shut the hell up. I love that.
I love when Skeletor and Evil Lynn, they have like a Harley Joker relationship. And I love they don't shy away from that. Skeletor is an abusive asshole and Evil Lynn is a total whipped, submissive, abusive. She can never leave him. You know,
Yep.
she'd be the one that, you know, she'd never call the cops on him, or she'd go bail
Right.
him out of jail and then apologize for calling the cops. Like, it's such a unhealthy, twisted, jacked up relationship. And Evil Lynn's a badass. She could probably just, you
Yeah.
know, take him out if she wanted to, but she never does. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
No,
yeah,
it's great, and we're getting the more lore with who created the Sword of Omens, and then now this other sword. It's like you have these two dueling swords, and why they were made, and
mhm,
what it means for He-Man, and like what I have to do is sacrifice like myself because now Battle Cat is hurt in a way, and like
yeah.
I have to pretend I lost him as Prince Adam, and so he's getting shit from his parents and
They're literally
everything.
like, "You were an incompetent, bumbling idiot," and he's like, "I know, I'm sorry," but he's like, "How do you
Yeah.
suck that? How do you take that?" And I love the last issue when they talk about the origin of, like, Hero,
Yes.
the first He-Man or the first
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
It's great. So
Dean, if
much
you
fun.
stick around, we'll talk about your question here in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just I can I my it's my number 11 basically. And my I don't know, 11 through 6 are very interchangeable, so it could have been anywhere in there for
Fair.
sure. So, before we get to the top 10, you just started yours. I think it's gonna last for at least another 3 years. Absolute Universe,
It's got
at
no
least.
signs of slowing down, that's for damn
At
sure.
least. It's crushing sales. It's gonna be so Absolute Batman is gonna show up in fighting games. He'll be in the next Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
If he's not already being added you know, a pack by addable character. He's gonna be they're gonna have a cartoon of the Absolute Universe, absolutely. No pun intended. Um, they're not going anywhere. It's so
No.
good. I can't wait for my first you know there's McFarlane toys being developed of these characters.
Yeah.
I will be buying them like I'm 13 years old with a giant wallet.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the Iron Studios statue of Absolute Batman. I think it's Iron Studios. Somebody did. I pre-ordered it.
You need to when you come in tomorrow, we need to talk about that because I got a dealer account with those guys.
Oh,
I gotta order 3 to get a discount, and it's not a huge discount, but and if it's Iron Studios, they usually do the edition you can only get through
man,
the
I pre-ordered it so long. I have to look and see
I'm gonna
who.
look that shit up.
Yeah, I need to remember it.
If
God, it
only
was so
there was a
long
way.
ago. This was I don't know when it was.
Is it one of these,
It
SDZ?
was
There's a few of them here.
was it
Hot
Bat
Toys has one coming out.
I think it may have was it Sideshow? Was
There's a
it
1 in 10 Iron Studios.
that may have been a
I need to get my Sideshow account drudged back up.
you
That's a
should.
Hot Toys 6 scale.
Oof. Let me see if I can look
Why have
that.
I not ordered this? I am slacking.
Yeah, it
I
got
don't
announced and I almost did it immediately. I thought it was gonna sell out, so
I don't like 110 scales. They're so small.
yeah,
I'm
1
kind of
in
a
10
I'm kind of a snob.
you are. Yeah,
Like,
that's
you'll never
okay.
see that detail on a 1 in 10.
No.
They're like this big. They're like baby size.
What did I order?
I
Hold
want a
on.
statue. I mean, you can't see it behind me, but I have wait, maybe I can see if I do this. Well, you still can't see it. I have a giant red Hulk over here on top of my fridge. I have a life-size Joker bust over here. I need to have a William Russell like setup. When
There
Snyder
you
leaves,
go.
you mean when he dies?
I mean,
Snyder ain't going nowhere, man. Hey, word on the street says he's getting promoted over at DC. He's the mastermind behind all this stuff. He helped get Jason Aaron on Superman. He hired what's her face for Absolute Wonder Woman. He got all the Absolute people on their things. Well, I'm gonna have to reach out to my Absolute rep, get my account back active. I hadn't ordered shit in forever, honestly, because statues just stopped. Oh, look at the special edition with the.
Yeah, I just think they got too people. It's crazy.
I mean, sit scale is pretty cool. They're a little bigger.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
some big money. I don't know. I got to look back and see what I pre-ordered. It was something that
Iron
popped up.
Studios was a 1/10.
I think it may have got. I may have gotten a 1 in 10 because it was.
Well, it's just because it's there, something.
Yeah, when the hell was this?
Well, most Iron Studios has been distributed through. Sideshow's been almost distributing some of these guys' statues. Yeah, see, look how tiny he is. He's just a baby Batman. Who's this? Is a cute little oh, I'm not even showing it.
You're not
I'm
even
looking
sharing
at
it.
the
I
screen.
can't. I'm looking.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
that-
Somebody yell at me.
No, I didn't.
Who's just this little baby Batman? He's just so cute. Look
I
at
think
that
I may have
guy.
done that because I don't have any room in my. I have no room for a giant statue in my house.
This is so cute. He just a little axe and his cute little cape. But no, I feel it. No, the one I was looking at that nobody could see because I'm an idiot. Didn't have my screen up. This one, the 6 scale Sideshow. Look at this thing.
Look at that.
That's a sexy bitch.
That is.
And look at that. I mean, it's one of those hot toys, so it's probably got the 48 articulation points, so you can make them go from that to that.
Jeez.
Or they're just arms attaches. Because remember, I have the Venom Pool one of this. There's like 78 attachments and extra pieces.
Yes.
Like, look, it shows like all the different
hands
and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Daddy wants.
So if Absolute Batman is that size, what would Absolute Bane look like?
He'd have to be there. You couldn't do a quarter scale Bane. It'd be as big as my room.
Right, it'd be the size of a house.
That's the issue 1 pose right there from the cover.
Yeah, you're right. That is.
Yeah.
Iconic.
So 3 different heads, clearly. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some researching on this when we're done.
Yeah, I gotta look.
Took a little deep dive there.
Yeah, I have to go back a ways.
That's what we get when Dean starts asking questions.
I know.
Snyder is a good dude. He is a really good dude. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that Dark Marvel. We need to do a lot of videos. He is DC. Yeah, Jim who? Jim what? Jim.
Yeah, huh?
Wasn't there another guy over there that was supposed to be in charge?
I think so.
What the hell's that guy done besides not draw Hush?
Hey, he was borderline diabetic, I think.
Whatever. Borderline. I'm borderline going to the gym today.
I always am.
What does that mean? He's on a floaty on. Hey, I hope you have a great day too, Dean.
Thank you.
Man. Okay, so top 10s. Top 10. Let's freaking go.
I did pre-order the 1 in 10. Sorry, I pre-ordered this back in December 8th is when I pre-ordered.
Okay.
That, by the way.
Well, I imagine
it was the first one that came out. I was just like, oh, what the hell? You're number 10. So
I think we might just be holding up the comics. Let's hold up the comics. Okay, so my number 10 is.
I have 8, so I'll wait when you get to 8. Okay.
Emperor Aquaman. I was very skeptical when I flipped through it and I saw a Starro attached to his face. I was like,
here we go again.
Come on. I was like, it was so good. Why'd you got to put a Starro on his head? And then I read it and I was like, did that just happen? Like, OMG. So there's one part I don't like about this though. He's making these giant towers, these spear towers, these safe havens. What are they? Lighthouses.
Mm-hmm.
He's making these lighthouses that's a safe haven for everybody. Open borders, Kyle.
Sanctuary cities.
Let them all come in. My first question when I read, like, everyone's welcome. It's the Golden Tower. My first thing is going to be like, how are they paying for all this? Where's everybody living? Like, Where's everyone living? Where are all these new creatures and fish? Where are they? All these people pooping at, and who's cleaning and taking it away? How are they feeding everybody? Are there enough jobs for everyone to? Is this if it's a social society? That's cool, but where's the check-in center where you tell them you're gonna go make food, you're working sanitation, you're working electricity. We need more houses built. You're now a construction worker, like so. These golden cities
Hey, you can't
they're
ask those
just
questions.
don't talk about that. It's their golden cities on the hill for everybody. And he's building them in different planets across the galaxy so anybody can just show up and live there. Hey, it sounds great. Utopian world. All the guys, hey, in comic books, no one has to work. Everyone has six packs. All the girls have gigantic triple D boobies,
Yes.
and the world's perfect. So, okay, I'll suspend my reality. But the art in this, the details of some of this art are redonkulous.
Yeah, very good.
Like here, my microphone's in the way, but just the details of drawing some of this stuff. I got a lot
Yeah.
of glare, but the
Colors are
details,
awesome.
yeah. Look at that, and that's throughout the issue. That's some heavy lifting on the colorist part, on the penciler's part. It's really good. And then what Jaro does, it's kind of jacked up. I mean, what he does to Aquaman is kind of jacked up. What he does to the planet they discover is very jacked up. So, yeah, I'm loving Emperor Aquaman. I never thought I would have an Aquaman book. The last time I read Aquaman and enjoyed it was Peter David's run when he lost his hand and he had a spear for a hand. But yeah, this is fantastic. Highly recommend it. Okay, my number 8. We already talked about it.
Or 9.
Megalith. Oh, sorry, 9. 9 is Megalith.
Okay.
Already talked about it. Can't wait to read the next one. Art's fantastic. Solid number 9. Okay, number 8.
Number 8.
What do you got? Holy, look at that.
Hey, wow.
So you talk about Canol, sir.
This is fun. Like I have enjoyed this whole thing, and I know this is leading into the Queen in Black, so we're done with this. It's going to go to the Queen in Black, and we're setting up Null losing his powers, getting this new light power. What does this actually mean for him? And you have to set him up as being a badass. And what better way than to fight Thanos? And not just to fight Thanos, but fight him twice now.
Twice.
And what do you do the second time? And I loved the fight between those two. Anytime Thanos fights anybody, I love it. But man, these two fighting was so fantastic. Oh, it's so awesome.
Look at that page, dude.
Mm.
I just studied this page like, wow. Wow.
Look at that.
We're not showing anything else because it would spoil things, but
It would.
that's not how the fight ends.
No, it may not go. Yeah, how you think it's going to go from that page alone? But I had a lot of fun with this. I like what Noah set up. I like what he's doing. He has urgency, and Hela also being the Queen in Black. Like I like that she's taking counsel from people around her that knew Null and everything, and she's like, "Hey, am I making the right decisions here?" Or, I don't want anybody that's just gonna, you know, tell me what I want to hear. I want to know what I'm actually.
Oh yeah,
doing
she tells
wrong.
her, dude. She's like, if you're gonna be a yes man, just get out of my sight.
Yeah.
Like, tell me the truth.
Yeah. So
Which any good leader would do. Yeah.
exactly, and I appreciate that. So she's set up to be, somebody that she's got a bone to pick. So like I'm excited for Queen in Black actually. So I couldn't believe I'm saying that, but I am.
So technically, second appearance of the Queen in Black. First appearance was Free Comic Book Day, which came out a week before this. So Free Comic Book Day had Queen in Black. Second Queen in Black. Now, how big of a deal is it? It's just Hela as the Queen in Black. But for those of you collection people who are excited, that's me. I'm excited about this. Technically, second appearance.
But I liked it. Good stuff, good action, good art, fun story. Again, Al Ewing can have fun with this, so good for him.
Dong Liaison, great name by the way. I would say no. They've tried it. Ghost Machine. I don't think they can't create another image because we already have Image.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a need, there was a void to be filled with image back in the day. Now we don't we don't need it. They're doing the thing that needed to be done. You
Yeah.
know, the creators own their properties. They can publish their books if Image accepts them. If not, there's plenty of other publishers out there to get your stuff out through.
They can do it themselves now.
Yeah, they don't if you don't want to work for the big two, then don't. There's other options now. There's Kickstarter exists. There's tons of ways to make your own comic now. So you don't need to work, you know. Back in the day, it was Marvel or DC. That was it. And they treated you like crap. They all got together, said F you, start their own thing. So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they could do it, but it's like, oh, so you're doing another Image? Or
Pretty
basically.
much. Yeah.
I tried to help the guys with the Artist Elite do their own stuff. We published 12 issues and then it kind of died. Just it was like cool.
Yep.
You know? Okay, what's your next? What about number 7?
Number 7.
What do you got for number 7?
Bleeding Hearts.
Can I interchange that? No. Bleeding Hearts is higher on my list. I have Dork.
Okay. Dork is slightly higher on my list.
Well, we'll talk about him and get back to it.
Yeah.
Dork, every one of these is super fun.
Oh yeah.
I got this. It's super fun. The story is actually progressing. There is a plot to it. He's trying to find this wizard, and this is so funny. Like it's funny, but it's adventurous. I love the warring goblin tribes in this.
Oh no.
And then he even makes fun of me. He's like, hey, you color coordinated tribes, like, can we get over here?
Yeah, you got the two brothers that hate each other. No, I'm with them and you're with them. You can't talk to my brother. Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
stuff was funny. And I
Their
forget
name-
how bloody and violent this gets. Because this gets
It's
pretty
so
messed up.
violent. It's not for kids.
It's really
It looks like it'd be for kids. And I
Yeah.
love Barry. He's like, ooh, yes,
Ooh.
Barry.
You don't need to raise your hand, Barry.
Yeah. Barry, we were inside of a monster's stomach together. You don't have to raise your hand anymore. Okay, cool. Like, it's so funny. It's pretty
It
good.
is.
And there's also a very deep moment right in the middle of this chaos. There's a very deep moment where he's talking to his shield. This sounds stupid. He's talking to his shield, which is actually a shield enchanted with an eyeball that wants to know where he came from.
Mhm.
And he's talking about, like, I don't know if I'm helping this world, am I making things better, am I making things worse, what's my place in this world? Stuff that we all can relate to. And it's surprisingly just on like 2 pages.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm failing my friends. And then you wake up and it's right back to the craziness. It's such a good story. This is so good. It's not
Agreed.
letting up. It keeps getting better and better.
Perfect.
Okay, we can talk about Bleeding Hearts. So Bleeding Hearts is way up there for me, bro. It's my
Okay.
number 2.
Oh, wow.
It's my
Okay.
number 2, dude.
Wow.
It's so high up there. But
Okay.
we'll talk about it. So you go ahead.
No, this is again, it's building this universe of you're seeing this world from a zombie's perspective who in their world they're real and they talk and they're human in their own way, but they have their own society and zombies talk to one another and then we have this female woman survivor with their child and we see it from their perspective. They see mumbling zombies who are obviously zombies and they don't, trying to kill them. And then we have this one that has a heartbeat and he's hiding it from his friends and everybody. And what does that mean? And then he befriends this family and we get a really heartfelt, serious, kind of fun moment from the very beginning of this.
Yeah.
We have this woman whose whole life has been ruined. She's lost her husband. She's lost any type of resemblance of her life that she's had. It's all gone. And like one of the most heartfelt things in this, and you don't know this until you have kids, is when you hear your kids genuinely laugh and what
Yep.
that does to you. Like I'm getting like just hearing my son laugh, like And so her being able to hear her daughter laugh
For the
for the
first
first
time in
time.
so long. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like she's like, because of this now it's because of a zombie, so she's conflicted with this evil thing, but it brings so much joy. Even though my daughter has done stupid stuff in the past, she's tried to befriend a bear, which which is like,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Like, thinking
A
that, like, of
bear.
course.
She befriended this guy that took everything from us,
Yeah.
another guy that did this. Like, yeah.
Yep. Tried to help a cat, ended up scratching her. This it's like kids need to learn, like, not everybody out there is trying to help you and nice. Not everything is nice
Yeah.
in this world.
Yeah.
And I loved all of that. And that's from the very beginning of this issue. And so, like, there's just a lot of heart in here. And as much as I hate Denise Camp as a person, like, absolutely can't stand this piece of shit. But what they're able to
Mm.
do to convey this truly heartfelt, wonderful moment, like, I really appreciated that in this issue so much.
Yeah. No, this issue clearly drove home the point that the bleeding hearts are the little girl and the zombie who
Yeah,
have befriended each other. Like, and the twist at the end, so his friend, the zombie's friend, is very suspicious of him. He's like, "Bro, you're acting weird. Like, you're doing weird shit. What's going on?"
yeah, and you smell
And
weird.
yeah, what's that smell on you? You smell weird. What's going on? And I we can't say a lot because we're gonna spoil it, but this is only issue 4, and where some series are ending right now, this is just getting good. This is
Agreed.
getting so good. Again, there's been a lot of stuff that Dennis Camp has written that I think is just ridiculous, but there's no politics in this, there's no pandering in this, there's no virtue signaling in this. It's just a really good, heartfelt story. And it's a different take on the zombie world. Of how many times can you redo zombies? Well, apparently at least one more time because he's done a good job of doing his zombie world and making it full of interesting, unique, and like it says, full of heart. So I'm
Mhm.
loving this story too, for sure. Yeah, this is
Agreed.
my number 2. It was so good as my number 2. I I didn't have it as my number 2, but then I kept thinking about this book after I read it more and more and more after the other books that I read. And I'm like, if I keep thinking about the story after I read it, it's got to be higher on my list. 100%.
Mhm. Me
Okay.
too.
Um, were we on 6?
6.
Okay, you're gonna be surprised by this
I
one.
have Transformers.
Oh, oh man, great one. I have Some Skill in Children.
No, what the hell?
Transformers was my number 3.
Okay.
Okay, Sick Tick. Let me quickly go through this. Sick Tick has been almost unreadable and unbearable, in my opinion, because it's just. I've complained about Chinyan's writing for so long. I feel like he's just talking down to us. It'll take 7 panels for someone to go from the house into a parking lot. It's ridiculous. They're just dragging it out. We get a great backstory of Erica in this, and it's a dark. Erica is the main girl of Some Skill in Children,
Oh,
and it is dark. It's shows you just how effed up the House of Slaughter is that she's a part of. Um, it shows the impact that it's had on her, how what they're doing. She's slowly trying to hold on to her like moral compass, and it's slipping through her fingers right before her eyes. But at the same time, they're justified in what they're doing. There's barely any wasted pages in this. There's actually a lot of story. There's a
wow.
great splash page. Um, just real quick, great splash page in here. Her mentor is firm but very fair. This is a really good issue. This is probably my favorite issue I've read. Now there was a 20 issue span I didn't read them. I just didn't read them. But I've been
Okay.
reading it for probably the last, I don't know, 15-ish issues or so. And this one's really, really good. Really good. Really
Wow.
liked it. So anyway, that's why it snuck up there. Okay, so robots in disguise.
Yeah,
Yes.
Transformers.
Transformers.
Number 32. We're already on 32 issues of this. I can't believe it.
Doesn't feel
Um,
like it.
it doesn't. So where we were left off last time, the Autobots have fractioned off. We have Elita Prime, the new Prime, that says we need to go back to Cybertron and we need to start kicking the shit out of the Decepticons there. That's our home. That's where we need to go back to. We need to take it over. We need to repopulate, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you have Optimus that's like, no, these humans need help. We have Megatron and the Decepticons here on Earth. We need to do that. And so they have splintered off. So some Autobots went with Elita, some went with Optimus. So this is the Cybertron part of this story.
We're back on Cybertron. They just get on the Cybertron as soon as we start the issue.
Yeah, and I mean, this thing book. I mean, we go to John. I mean, they are there, and it's like, what is going on? What has happened since we've been gone? And we get some interesting things. And I was hoping it's not higher on my list because I was expecting something to happen with Elita that didn't happen, but I was hoping it was going to.
Okay.
I thought it was going to go a certain way, and I'm like, that's very interesting, and I really like that, but it didn't, and I'm like, okay, maybe not yet, but
the spoiler cover is not that spoilery. Which cover do you have?
The Daniel Warren Johnson, Mike Spicer.
Yeah, that's not the spoiler one. I don't remember what the spoiler one was. You got this one, right?
Yeah, that's the one I have. Yeah.
Yeah,
is it the David Nakayama one?
Maybe
that's the only one that I could see that one being a spoiler.
I can go look on the table, but
I mean, everyone.
Well, you go ahead. I'm gonna go pee, and you finish talking about this issue real quick.
Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, so we have Elita leading these Autobots, and of course she's new to being a Prime. Like, what does this even mean? And we see what is left of Shockwave since he's been there, and everyone's like, holy shit, Shockwave, what the hell happened to you? How are you even still alive? And so we get an all-out fight of these Decepticons that are on Cybertron just laying waste to the Autobots. We get a really good fight. I don't want to spoil how it ends and where it goes, but there's a lot of fun, a lot of action in this. The art, of course, it's not Jorge Corona good, but it's still good. Better than Dan Mora, weirdly enough. I can't believe I'm saying that. But yeah, there's a lot of good here. I really like that. Oh, the C cover is a spoiler. I don't see how that would be a spoiler. Yeah, that's weird. I'm seeing it on the back of this. I don't see how cover C would be. It's not. I don't see much of a spoiler on it. I don't know what it would spoil. But yeah, we get a good badass fight between the Autobots and the Decepticons on Cybertron. And no, I think everyone ends up how it needs to end up. We're so used to seeing the new Decepticons. I guess so. There are a couple, I guess, new Decepticons on there. That does something for you. I mean, they do kind of show up here, so I guess we get some new Decepticons on cover C. So,
oh, dude, there's so many new characters in this.
There's a lot that get introduced, and it's a good fight. We get a good stuff. I really liked the pace of this issue. I like the fight.
Yeah, great fight. It does not go how you think it would go.
No,
there's a major retreat, and there's a new weapon. I guess it's a weapon, but something is used in a unique way, which is kind of cool, actually. I like that Elita's not this perfect. All of a sudden, she's a Prime, and now she's the leader, and everything's perfect. Like that. Arguably, when she's like, so she took the matrix of leadership from Optimus Prime. Spoiler alert from a month ago, right? Read your comics. And she took the matrix of leadership. So now she's the Prime. Optimus is now just Optimus. So she's now Elita Prime. And she's like, the reason I'm taking this, I'm challenging you for leadership, and Prime's like, that's not what we do. The Matrix chooses it, and he's like, yeah, actually, I'll let the Matrix see if it wants you, and it's like, oh, it does want you. Okay, well, okay, I accept the Matrix's decision. And then she's like, we need to go back to Cybertron. She's like, we're wasting our time on Earth. I hate this planet. Stupid. Our real fight is on Cybertron. We need to go back home and fight, which makes sense. Like, you know,
Yeah, she spent a lot of time there, and so she's like, "No, we gotta go back, that's our home," and, like, she's
yeah.
like, "I've fought to defend this place, and
Hmm.
yeah, we're not giving it up."
It does not go the way you think. I'll
Nope.
tell you that, which is good.
It
Fantastic story. It was my number 3 of the week.
Okay,
So
fair.
okay, we're on to what, number 5?
Number 5, and my 5, we
All right.
already talked about Dork, was awesome, I
Okay.
love Dork, fun.
Well, we talked about this already. Captain America. We talked about a
Okay.
long time ago. That's my number 5. So yeah, we I guess go back and
Yeah.
read it. Um, Captain America, nothing goes, just real briefly, nothing goes as you expect. This entire series has been great. This is actually part 5 or 6 of the story. Doom Shadow part 6.
Mm.
Um, we're revealed what Doom's ultimate weapon is. But is it really its ultimate weapon? The Hulks show up, meaning General Ross and his army of bad Hulks. A giant fight happens. A lot of other stuff happens. Stuff you don't expect happens. Very cool last ending page. You don't got to read this entire series. Captain America number like 1 through 11. You should, but if you just pick up the Doom Shadow, just go back to, this is part 6, so pick up issue 5. No, issue 6, 5, whatever math. Do the
6.
the first part of it, and you'll be able to catch up. It's a really good series, and it's leading to Weapons of Armageddon. So yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, and we talked about Dork.
Yep.
Okay, issue 4.
Number 4.
I
I
don't
have
know what.
I have Masters of the
Oh,
Universe.
okay. I have Ultimate Endgame.
Okay, you read Endgame, I did not read it.
Now I had to go back and read issue 3 to get to issue 4. But these two guys, major death in issue 3, major death in issue 4. They are not effing around. They're not pulling any punches. This is a fight. This is a fight. They are fighting to the end. The Maker, I could go on and on. The Maker does this crazy thing. He like pukes up this weird blob version, because this entire planet is the Maker.
Is him, right? No.
It's
Yeah,
him.
it's
Yeah.
him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like the center, but the whole planet is the Maker. He's evolved into this entire planet. We get a first Carnage. Shows up, Ultimate Carnage. There's a big fight between Captain and evil Captain Britain, which does not go how you think it's going to go. There's a big fight between Spider-Man and someone in the other issue, which does not think how it's going to go. This has been an absolute treat to read this, and you're too late to start now, trust me. But when the omnibus comes out, to me, this is going to be a must-have for every Marvel fan. I feel like this story arc can hold up against some of the best story arcs in on your Marvel omnibus shelf that's out there.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. It's not an Earth X, but
Yeah.
it's 5 steps down, which Earth X is probably it is just a fantastic storyline. But anyway, so did you talk about He-Man yet?
Yeah, we talked about
a little bit.
He-Man
Yeah, we did,
already.
yeah.
It's great, fantastic. Art is fantastic. Story, Tim Seeley's having a lot of fun building on the lore. I love it. It's a lot of fun. So we already talked about it. Go back and
Yeah, go back an hour.
yeah, pretty much. Go back an hour when we talked about it.
Okay, I feel like we're just gonna have duplicates now. So I have Transformers as number 3.
Okay, I have Emperor Aquaman as 3.
Okay, cool. You can talk. You didn't really talk about Emperor Aquaman too much. I did a lot. You go ahead and say your thoughts on it.
So I put this higher purely because I've never been a big fan of Aquaman. I think the last thing I did read was Jeff Johns' New 52 Aquaman when he did like the trench and everything. That stuff was a lot of fun, and I love that.
Mhm.
Um, and so Aquaman's always been a joke, but ever since KO, when he's come back and he has this godlike power now, and he is in touch with every ocean blue throughout the universe, not just on Earth. It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
the blue, which is
Yeah,
water anywhere.
anywhere he has access to, and he can go there. He can just like pretty much pop up and go. And so, yeah, he's confronted now with what we think is this Starro character, and holy hell, like what transpires in this is insane, utterly insane, crazy. And I just had so much fun with this. I cannot get over just how exciting and expansive this is, and making Aquaman feel powerful and serious. I
So
just
powerful
Yeah,
and
it's
so
so fun.
serious.
Yeah. I can't
Like
get
this
over it, and you don't need a Black Manta is barely in this thing. It's not like, "Oh, he needs this crazy villain also." It's like, "No,
I feel like
the
he could
villain
just snap
could
his
be him."
yeah, I feel like Black Manta could he just snap his fingers and he's gone. I mean, he literally
Yeah.
could because he's made of water.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, the what's the character's name? I'm trying to find out this damn character's name again. Um, but yeah, what he does, it's nuts. It's Jaro, not Stars, Jaro.
Yeah, Jaro.
It's crazy what he does to Aquaman and to this planet, his entire species. Like
Yeah, his
it's
father
crazy.
and everybody, it's like, "Oh, shit." It's like, I mean, I'm like, "They didn't just go there." I'm like, "Okay, he'll stop." Nope. Okay, it went there.
Yeah.
It's like, "Holy Lord. What does
And
that
really,
mean?"
the existence of this planet raises so many more questions like why has the Green Lantern Corps not done anything about this yet? Why has someone not hired Lobo to take this place out yet? Like
Yeah,
it's wild.
it
It's
is.
wild.
So,
Yeah,
I was very pleasantly surprised in this, and like you said earlier, the art in this is just so damn good. Like,
it
those
is.
creature designs are so good.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
this is better than it should be, honestly. This is more
Yeah,
fun and better than it actually deserves to be.
who would have ever thought of all people you would have Aquaman as your number 3? I mean, come
I know.
on. That's
Let
saying so
me
much.
read it. I can barely even read Aquaman. I normally don't care.
It's laughable, throwaway, shitty character, but after
Yeah,
KO, Jeremy Adams has done a great job bringing
great.
him
Yeah,
to significance and prominence.
agreed. So fun. I love it. And this is what Marvel is missing. Having fun, potential, what should be throwaway, goofy stuff, you're taking seriously.
Mhm.
It's not, "Oh, let's go retread something that happened 20 years ago. Let's have a fun, let's joke around with Black Cat. Let's joke around with this shit." It's like, no, these guys are taking it seriously, and
They're
you can
not
tell.
introducing 15 different characters on a team that we're supposed to care about, like Uncanny X-Men. Like,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, number 2. I
Number
already talked
2.
about my number 2. I have Bleeding Hearts.
Oh, I have Absolute Batman.
Oh, what the hell's your number 1 then? Okay,
What
so
indeed.
okay,
What
so
indeed.
so I have well, I already talked about Bleeding Hearts. Super great. You got to read it. This can hold up against any vertical title that's been published. You know, I know what Gaiman did. Sandman, in my opinion, is probably one of the best vertical titles, probably top 5 comic ever published, in my opinion. Love him or hate him, he wrote the story.
Mhm.
Bleeding Hearts is up there and obviously top 5, 10 Vertigo titles out. Not new Vertigo that they co-opt, like they're saying Watchmen's part of Vertigo now, which is not true.
Right.
DC did that whole let's
Retconning.
capture everything. Yeah,
Yep.
let's retcon it all. But yeah. Anyway, Bleeding Hearts is so good. I agree, Mr. Comics Embraced.
Yep.
100%.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about these damaged absolute Batmans.
Yeah, so I saw an Instagram post, somebody whining about that, and I'm like, I just want to check the copy that I got from you.
Yeah, show
And
how
it is.
bad it
It
is.
it does have yeah, it's got right there. You can kind of see it right in the middle, right
Yeah, but
there.
And you've been handling this all weekend without a board and bag. So we don't board and bag. We read our comics. We don't worry
Yeah.
about board and bag in our reader copies. So, and that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
All the damage we got on ours were so insignificant.
Yeah, I barely noticed it at first. I'm like, am I not? I'm like, oh, I guess it's got a little spine tick.
And here's the thing: people are like, "Oh, the insides of all of these are damaged also," because when you open up, obviously
Yeah.
these are there. For me to show this to you guys, I would have to. Okay, I'm gonna try. Bear with me. I'm gonna try. Here we go. Can you see that little tiny bend right there by the blue robot shoulder?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Got it. Okay.
That is the damage we received. That's it. It's a freaking tiny little baby bend.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what they call that? One flaw in a comic. You know what they call that? They call that a 9.8
9.8
or a 9.6. And who's submitting these to be graded?
I hope no.
Because what, you're going to retire from your graded variant cover that the inside has a tiny little, and you can't even see it from this angle.
No.
Here, I'm going to just fucking wreck this book to try to show everybody. There to see it.
Yep, right there. Yeah. Yep, it's a little wavy, little bend. Yeah.
Look at that horrendous damage, Kyle. Oh my God, what's DC going to do about this?
Market is damaged. Get your replacements.
What's DC going to do about all these damaged copies? You know what they're going to do? Nothing, because they're not freaking damaged.
Yeah. Deal with it. Yeah. Tough shit.
And they grade the outside cover. Of course, they might consider this an inside interior flaw. Shut your dirty mouth. This is a 9.8 comic book.
Yeah.
God, dude, it drives me nuts. Anyway.
Yeah.
I actually had not too many, 2 website people. Now, we didn't sell 4 million copies of this book. We probably sold 60 cover A's, right?
Mm-hmm.
We sold more variants than anything, as usual. 2 people. Hey, I think I'm gonna want a refund because of damages. I said, well, we gave it to them because whatever. Right. But our policy is your books are coming 9.4 to 9.8. Those are well within that range.
Oh,
well within that range. They are not 9.2s. No. It's ridiculous. Did some stores get worse copies? Probably. I saw a couple YouTube videos. I promise you, they enhanced those damages for their videos.
I saw some look like they were bit in half almost. Like it looked ridiculous. It was like
that's somebody doing that to their
box on the side of your house. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. That's them doing that on purpose for the freaking videos. If they were that bad, dude, I would have made a video about it. You know me. If they were that bad, I would be like, guys, all these are damaged. And a couple of my employees were like, all the Batman 20s are damaged. I was like, they're not fucking damaged. They have a little tiny baby bend. Yeah. It looks like a paper crease. Yeah, they're 9.6s. You can't even see yours, honestly. It looks like you just picked it up with your thumb too hard on it. That's what it looks like.
And that's honestly what that's what when I looked at it, I'm like, did I do that? Just accidentally, because you can just do that when you read a book.
We should send these in for grading. We're going to do that. We're going to send these to CGC. These actual copies, when you come in tomorrow, bro, we're going to submit these for grading. And you saw what I did to this. I bent the cover backwards.
You did.
And, we're sold out of these, so I'm using this one.
Okay. And I legit read mine. I opened it and laid it flat. So it's been literally red. So
I feel like I should mark it, but that'll affect the grade if I put like a little black tick on it. How do I prove that it's the same one? Someone would be like, you didn't use the same copper.
We'll try to take some really good pictures because if in the right light, you can see exactly where this spine tick is on this book. Like,
yeah,
right here. I will do my best to line it up with the.
Yeah, we're sending these in, bro.
Okay.
I literally bent this one backwards. Just to show people that you don't have to be overly ridiculous with your comics for them to be still high grade.
People are just again, it's like they say, people are just picky. Like people just I
Yeah.
want a perfect book.
Yeah. Yep. Um, oh, that sucks.
Mm.
Lost Fantasy. Yeah, I mean, printers, they're printing paper. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's talk about the insides of the issue as far as the story goes.
Damn. There's again, like he's been doing, he is packing so much. They're so dense. They've gotten more dense the more that
Yeah.
this series has gone along. Ironically enough, like I know that's that's kind of his thing, but it's getting more interesting the more characters he's bringing in and out of this universe. And so it's not just what happens if Batman's a construction worker who has no money sort of thing. Let's just have
Yeah.
fun with that. It's like, no, no, now we've done so much. And spoiler alert from the last issue, if you didn't read it, what the hell's wrong with you? Jim Gordon's dead now. We have a scarecrow who may or may not have caused it. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And the lore with Martha, his mom, now. And so we have all of these things, huge universe now being built, and the aftermath of what happened and how does Batman handle that. And so I really loved that the Joker is just kind of looming over everything. And I love
Yeah.
just page two
This
and
this
three.
this isn't a spoiler because DC released this for publicity. But guys,
That's page two
this
and three.
so I didn't see this till I opened the book, and I was like, "Oh," I went back and studied page 2 in more detail because I'm like, "Is that the it is?" And that's yep. And what? And then I went back. What's he looking at on the screens?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much storytelling in these panels. It's so freaking cool. And like, are those babies that he's intravenously parts of babies' bodies? He's feet like what?
Like, what
And
is
then
this?
yeah. And you just realize I like how it just really emphasizes that Batman is just he's just a kid.
Mhm.
He's just a kid. And you get a little more of Harley. Her personality starting to come out a little bit. Thank God she's not super annoying.
Yet. Yeah.
Um, you get a lot more of the Joker. Oh, sorry, the
Mhm.
Riddler,
Riddler. Yeah.
which is really kind of cool.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and then God, there's a couple panels. I saw you commented on one of Scott Snyder's Instagram posts.
Mhm.
He teased an inside panel, and you're like, "This is probably gonna be one of our top books of the week." And then you tagged me. I'm sure Sean would agree, and I was like, "Yeah, I agree for sure."
Yep.
Um, and yeah, like you said, they pack so much in there. We finally get to see what the Robins can do. They're not all giant mech suits like kaiju killers. There's one giant mech suit. There's one like medium mech suit. The other two are basically riding motorcycles that can transform into it's almost like Transformers. Like they're riding a
Mhm.
motorcycle and then it turns into a suit of armor, which is pretty cool. Um, I can go on and on about how cool every part of this book is. Like,
Yeah, there's so much to unpack here, and I don't want to spoil a lot of it, but ultimately, this issue comes down to Batman meeting the Scarecrow for the first time,
yeah,
and what that means as far as what Scarecrow knows, what he's unpacking, what he's allowing Batman to know, what Batman does in response to things their interaction, because how we've seen Scarecrow introduced, he it's not fear that he's kind like it's not a toxin. It's not like he's spraying you with a gas and he's making you
mhm,
see spiders if you're scared of spiders. It's
mhm,
very different. And what he does to a certain character all while having this conversation with Batman is I love it. It was the scene of the book. I loved every second of it. I wanted more of it. When it ended, I was like, this is it. I love this scene. I couldn't get enough. So, but yeah,
yeah,
again, this is very it reads like I would think like a manga, like a Gundam type story where you do have the Robins are very much that, where they have, kind of colorful mech suits. They all look a little different. They all have their certain powers. They don't come together like a Voltron, but it's almost kind of like a team, kind of like that. So, and the fact that looming over all of this, everything is Joker. Like, he is orchestrating all of this. Everything is what you can tell. He's done everything. He's created the Robins. He's created, we probably assume Scarecrow. And so what does that mean? I don't know.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy just to see all the stuff happening and how the story's progressing. Like he just said, Paul just said, every issue feels like an event. There's
Agreed.
so much going on in these issues. It's crazy.
It's one of the smartest things DC can do is make every issue feel like an event. And Scott is
Mhm.
doing an excellent job doing that, reeling it into where it's not so kooky like death metal and all that stuff, where it just gets to way into kooky town and it's like, okay, the metal, it's just got really weird. So
Yeah. Yeah. I
much
agree.
better.
Okay, so I can't believe that was your number one. What the hell is your number one? There's no other Conan for you to be sitting on.
I have Fury of Firestorm number 2.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, lay it on me. I didn't even read it.
I know, and I don't think anybody's reading it, to be honest with you. But
It was that good.
It's Jeff Lemire doing this. And the reason it's so high is because, one, I love Jeff Lemire, and two, I generally don't give a fuck about Firestorm, and nobody does.
Same.
And he makes me care about Firestorm. And also, so not spoiler, issues 2 and 3 were on Lunar Preview like a month ago. So I read this and issue 3 already like a month ago. And so I know where this goes after issue 2. So I'm kind of putting that meta knowledge into why I'm putting this as my number 1 as well, because
You're cheating.
I know, I'm kind of cheating. But we see the start, because this Firestorm, it's kind of like a Miracle Man. He's having a crisis of conscience where both sides of a Firestorm, the kid and the doctor, merge to create this Firestorm. And it's what happens when those two are gone. What is Firestorm?
Okay.
And so it's this malevolent, evil god that has godlike power that doesn't see the humanity in anything because it's gone from him. And so he's taken over this town. And so what do we do with this godlike presence that can't be, reasoned with? And then we get the backstory of what happened. Where are they? And so we get the kid's side of the story when he meets the doctor, and, he makes his way into school. He thinks he's doing something. The doctor sees him. He's like, I want to give you, you're a good kid. I want to help you out, and I'm going to give you kind of a leg up. And he's like, I'm only here because my girlfriend. And the professor's like, yeah, I'll help you out. And so we see this side of it, and we get told. And then it cuts to, in the next issue, we see the flip side of that story of what actually happens. And like, I love it so much. The juxtaposition of this story that's being told. You see what you think is, what you get, what you think is the full story. And then it's like, oh shit. Like, that completely changes everything. Like, it changes everything about these characters. And I can't get enough of it. I appreciate what Jeff Lemire does in his storytelling, to where he dehumanizes but also humanizes at the same time. And I can't, there's just something about it that he makes them feel so relatable and real. But at the same point in time, how he creates the Firestorm character and make him feel so terrifying, not having this human emotion or anything. It's like everybody's on edge. And then they bring in the Justice League, and it's like, what the hell are they going to do to fight this
He's
thing?
so powerful. He's like godlike power.
Yeah. He's could reduce anything to atoms and create anything he wants to, basically. and what the hell do you do with that? And so
Yeah, good question.
I put it above Absolute Batman because look, I know what I'm getting with Absolute Batman now. I kind of, I enjoy it. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's candy, basically. It's fun. Is it really good for you? I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's fun to read. It's like, no, this is real serious storytelling. It's like the new Century. Like, when I reading that, like how serious and heavy it is, it's kind of nice to have some real substance in this. Jeff Lemire bringing substance to this character and making you really care. Yeah, I'm shocked. So I had to put
Okay.
it above that just because like
Okay.
taking a character I don't give a shit about and making me care. That's great.
All right. That's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
need to give it a shot now.
You should.
So let's talk about this, and we're gonna wrap this up. So Marvel announced this. I got a text about it yesterday. The Marvel Universe plunges into darkness. So basically, they got 3 new series coming out. Midnight X-Men by Hickman,
Okay.
Midnight Fantastic Four by Benjamin Percy,
Okay.
and Midnight Spider-Man by Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Well,
So
okay.
3 pretty strong writers.
Yep.
Basically, it sounds like when you first read it, interconnecting rich lore building, Marvel's most definitive creators given free reign to reimagine heroes with shocking twists, thrilling transformations, and boundary-less creator-driven stories that'll keep readers on edge issue after issue. The X-Men no longer fight for acceptance, they hunt for blood. Fantastic Four ventures into unknown not to save the world, but to unleash terror upon it. And Spider-Man discovers with great power comes something monstrous. So basically, they got these new series coming out August, September, October. It sounded a little bit like Absolute Marvel, but then it's not after I read it. So basically, they're talking about everything. The main cover for X is being revealed. The main covers of Midnight titles will be cloaked covers, partially obscured, with the artwork reveal with the turn of the page. With the exception of so they're only going to show half the covers, I guess. With the exception of the debut issue, the full artwork will remain shrouded in shadow. So for issue 1, they're going to show the whole thing, but for the rest of them, I think they're going to do something like this. So I can slide this and see the whole image.
Oh.
And that's a pretty cool image.
Wait, they're just doing vampires again?
I know. I was like, how excited can they get about Vampire X-Men again?
I don't
And
give a
then,
shit.
but Hickman. So got it. I'm a huge Hickman fan. He says I'm so excited about the project. Excited been on years. The conceit of Midnight X-Men aligns perfectly with the kind of stories I like to tell. Rich, open-ended mythology that equally mixes new ideas. Okay, got it. But anyway, so then we have Fantastic Four, Benjamin Percy. Benjamin Percy says, if you read my work, you know that I like dark, disturbed lens, blah, blah. Well, I imagine this other version of Marvel, a terrifying poisoned universe. My mind immediately went to Fantastic Four. It's a title I've always loved. Now I can lead my worst instincts, reimagine them. I'm joined by a visionary Kev Walker drawing it. So, okay, so he's saying, when I imagine this other version of Marvel, so apparently Hickman probably went to him and said, hey, this is a terrifying poisoned universe. He thought, oh, Fantastic Four. So he's writing Fantastic Four. And the Spider-Man, Philip Kennedy Johnson, basically, he's like, it feels like history is being made, create our own sensibility project, redefining boundaries, blah, blah, blah. But he goes, Midnight is nothing like the main line, nothing like the ultimate line. You'll see things in these books that'll shock you. You don't take on a job going halfway, and then that's kind of all we get. So this is the Midnight line. So I'm cautiously optimistic, right?
Are they they're not
I don't know if it's ongoing.
Black
I don't know if
Label.
it's
They're not like they're
no, it didn't say Black Label at all.
yeah, so
I mean, you'd think they would be the Red Band if they're so dark and horrifying.
right.
And it's boundless, all the words used, boundless, limitless,
Yep.
dark, you know. Yeah, Comics Embrace, same thing. Like, best they come up with is vampires. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
But then
stupid.
when I look at the cover, it's like, okay, well, Nightcrawler has this sword. It's not Excalibur, obviously. I don't know what this little red sun is on Storm. Like, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the sort of
The sword of Damocles, whatever, hangs
oh,
over the piece between.
Damocles. Oh, the sword of Damocles. That's
Oh,
okay.
sorry,
That's a
words
reference
are
to
hard.
yeah.
Sword of Damocles hangs over the peace between these two species and the factions within. Outright war is brewing, and the unturned will be caught in the crossfire. So I don't know who they're fighting with. So the Shadows of New York City are stalked by vampires and the mutant empires.
Who cares? Okay, I already don't like this. I already don't. Fuck vampires. I'm tired of vampires. Ugh,
Uh, that was my first thought too. Was really more vampires? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I'm sure they'll do some kind of blind bag with this for sure. V-Men. I'm sure they'll do some kind of blind bags with this.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll see. I mean, my only hope for this is Hickman. It's my only hope. In Hickman, I trust he will do something to make vampires more than just vampires.
Can he stick a landing? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
So they
We
didn't
shall
say how
see.
long these are. This is ongoing or is
No,
this limited?
didn't say. Didn't
Okay.
say.
So we don't know.
Didn't say. I'm sure they'll make that decision once they see the sales numbers. Yeah. Yep. We'll see.
I don't know. Philip Kennedy Johnson. I love Philip Kennedy Johnson. I love what he's doing right now. I mean, that one, hopefully, what he would do as Spider-Man, he's able to have a lot of fun with what he's doing right now with Hulk. So,
Mhm.
um, I, that could
I
be
would
good.
love to see what some of these covers are looking like.
Yes.
You know, I'd love to see it.
So October 2026. When does that hit FOC?
Probably, well, depending when, either late September or in October.
Okay.
3 weeks before release date.
Okay.
3 to 4 weeks before release date. So that would be September. So we're looking at August. This would be, what was this one again?
Was that June?
August, so
August.
July.
Okay.
So a couple months away.
Couple months
We'll
away.
see. We'll see. We'll see how many store exclusives we're seeing for these. You know, they got to give the artist something. Stuff will leak out, of course.
Will there be a midnight release for these, I'm assuming?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Opportunity to lean into it, right?
Yeah.
We shall see. We shall
Okay.
see. Yeah. One last little thing I was doing here that I thought was kind of cool. So I can, let me show you guys this. I can go into I have this extension. It's called AI Classifier by Hive. Now, I've talked about this a lot, and I would like to do a whole separate video on this. So this Hive, you go to the website, Hive, it's a fantastic AI detection tool. It can detect text, images. It's probably the best one on the market. You can get this plugin for your browser, and you can turn it on and off. So I have it down here at the very bottom of my screen. See this little floaty down here?
Yep.
It's a little floaty button. So if I click on it, I can click and drag from Whatnot any of these images. Let's go to comics. I can click any of these images. Clearly, this is not an AI image.
Yep.
Right? Check origin. 4.4. So it's not AI, obviously. Scan new. This is not AI. That's an interior page of Batman. Talk about spoiling, right? Not AI. Christopher Reeves. That's not an AI image.
I hope not.
I don't think. It's not. Now, there's clearly some that we know are AI. This is AI.
That's 100% AI, yeah.
100%. Like, it's just duh. I mean, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, duh. And who cares? Our thumbnail for this show is AI generated.
Correct.
Right? Who cares? This is AI. 100%. Right? Duh.
Yep.
Okay. There we go. Absolute Batman. That's not AI.
Hope not. Okay,
No.
good.
This is Shikari. I know this dude, Couch of Comics. He runs a really cool publishing company.
Now everyone says Shikari is AI.
Oh yeah, he's
Or a
AI.
lot of
No, he's
people
not.
do. Yep.
Yep. No, he's not. Nope. So not AI, clearly. So it's pretty easy to see what is and what isn't. I'll get in here at night. Like this looks like it's not AI to
Mhm.
me. Right?
Agreed.
You never know. Nope, it's not AI. This looks like oh shit. I clicked on the show. I don't want to do that. So this is a good way. This is how I tell if things are AI or not as I'm going through the interwebs, right?
Mhm.
Random chick, Playboys with Playboy Queen, right? That looks like a selfie. She heavily filtered the shit out of that image,
I was gonna
obviously.
say it might be AI with what she's put.
Yeah, you put so many filters on, you're
Filters.
gonna be AI. I mean, this is AI, duh. I mean, come on.
Yep.
Like we all know by now what's AI. So you got to be careful. As I look through here, right? That's our variant cover, Tuxedo Tigers. This is an exclusive that I've been selling this forever. Well,
Yep.
for a while, right? I don't know why they have this up. Mike
I was gonna
Mayhew.
say
That's not out yet. That's his
No.
cover to Catwoman or some shit, or someone's cover to Catwoman.
Yep.
Number one. That's not AI. That's Bjorn Berendis, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Bjorn,
not.
Yeah, Bjorn Barons. Yeah.
Yeah, Bjorn Barron. Sorry. So it's pretty easy to see. So if you guys are ever curious about that's a Clayton Crane image, that's not AI, right?
It's too terrible to be AI.
So I'm just showing all these to show people just how accurate this is, right? Stuff you know is AI, that's an AI image, right? Look at that, 100%.
Yeah.
So some people will say, "Oh, this isn't." I promise you, this is AI.
That looks. It's 100. Yeah, that's AI.
I promise you. Oh, I was wrong.
Really? That's
26%.
not.
It says it's not.
The
Let's click
shading
on it.
looks AI. Like
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It looked like it was
that
to
looks
me.
AI.
I would have bet dollars to donuts that was an AI image.
I still think it
Yeah.
is. I
Yeah, but it may
Okay.
not be. So there are talented artists that can draw this kind of stuff, and it's not AI. So
Wow, that's good.
now sometimes you can look through someone's like buy it now and kind of get a vibe for what else they're selling. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And you could even go so far as okay, that's one of my covers. That's a Brian Mergolio
Oh yeah.
Pokemon cover, right? Now you
Yep.
can't drag this over, but you can. Oh, sorry, I have a lot of boobies on my screenshots. Sorry. Thank God that didn't show up and get banned. You can do a screen grab, right? And then once you get the screen grab, you just Control C is cut, Control V is paste. So I pop that in there.
Yeah.
Check origin. 10%. It's not AI, So there's ways to look at other things. That's Zerty. That's not AI.
Yep. That's not AI. Yep.
So, if I really want to do a deep dive, that's EOM.
Yep.
That's Q.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Let's check. Yeah. Sorry guys, I got a lot of boobies down there. I'm working on some covers. So now you want to get as much of the image as you can without getting all the extra stuff. That glare, anything that takes away from the actual image will F up the detector, right?
That makes sense.
Okay, 27.
Wow.
Yeah. Looks to be okay to me. So,
So is there a
just
second? So if so, what percentage that this hits does it cause you to be like, it may be like, is it above 30, 35?
No, anything less than 80, I don't even care about.
Okay.
Now, let me correct that. So, here's Mark Brooks. Or not Mark Brooks, Mark Spears. Everybody says Mark Spears. The
Yeah.
logo's on there. That'll have an effect, but we know Mark is not AI. People think
No.
he is.
Yeah,
We're
he's
good,
not.
right?
Yep.
So there's people out there that will do something like do a background that is AI, but the foreground is not AI, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah,
Like, I don't know what this is. Let's check and see.
that looks
That
AI,
looks
but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks AI. It has a Finch feel to it, but it also looks AI. No.
Oh, I don't know who's covered. That's
Yeah,
badass.
0.1. That's like nothing. That's less than this one had come up as.
Yeah,
So when you get into the 90s, like this obvious stuff here, right?
yeah, that's
When you get
100%.
into this kind of stuff, that's just a 100% hit. So
Yep.
what I always tell people is this: look, if you have something that gets a hit that's EOM, it's not going to be a hit. It's like 16. No, it's not. So, and then you can also look at the down here, the actual numbers. I know it's hard to see on the screen, but 0.02% stable diffusion. No, it just doesn't understand what it's looking at sometimes, right?
Yeah,
Like this one did shock me. The Celebrity Gems. I thought for sure that was going to be AI.
me too.
This could be AI. It's like that girl just did a AI version of herself.
It's like a Snapchat filter.
I mean, that's a lot of filters. Oh, I guess not. Yeah. Well, sometimes filters will show up as this because filters are using AI. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes this could be. I don't know what this is. A
It's
weird
badass.
carnage
That's
spawn
so
weird thing.
that's cool.
100% AI.
Of course.
See? So you got to take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So if anybody's ever wondering, here, this is Jamie's art. That's not AI.
That's been around for a minute.
Oh yeah, I've seen this cover 100,000 times.
Yeah.
See, no,
Yep.
this I don't know what this is. That could be AI.
I hope so.
See, 99.7. So I can't tell you how many times I've seen people's shows, and I'm like, that's totally AI. But then they're like, no, it's not. I'm like, come on, man. It showed up as a 96% hit. I don't know why. Here we go. What do you think about this one?
That looks AI to me.
Same.
So does that Catwoman.
Your instincts serve you well, sir. But this Catwoman's not, though.
No, the one right below the high.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. I was like, I hope not. That's an actual cover.
Oh, this one? That does
That
look
kind of
great.
does. Oh, potentially, kind of.
Well, so okay, so here, let's talk about this real quick. This is I'm not even gonna run it yet. This is signature is Fernando Rocha.
Oh, okay. No, I couldn't see that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Doxiana. This scammer,
Oh,
this Artist Alley Comics.
okay.
They do nothing, almost nothing, but Doxiana covers.
Okay.
Doxiana is a dude. He wants everyone to think it's a girl.
Huh?
He is one of the biggest AI scammers in the universe. Everything will show up as an AI hit from this
Yeah.
person.
Okay.
But they will swear up and down Doxiana is not AI. They will swear up and down. We see work in progress, whatever. And all the people buying these books, they think it's real too. And I've been screaming at the fact that Doxiana is AI. 100%. I've been screaming about it. Look,
Exact
all
same.
these
Come on. Like,
so how come all these other covers we check are 23%, 0%, 0.4%?
yeah.
But all these, bro, everyone, I mean, they're all the same image. It's not even a 97, it's a 100%
Yep.
AI. So I don't care what kind of excuses you want to use. They got nothing in their shop, of course. I don't care what kind of excuses you want to use saying, but I see all the sketches. At some point, this person is taking a sketch and running it through an AI generator to finish the art up.
Yeah.
At some point. So, I could do this all day with some of these shows, and you guys just saw a real-time demonstration of, checking here. I'll show you. There you go. 100% duh. Of checking these to see what's AI, what's not. EOM 0.3, 0.3.
Right.
That's nothing. Dork cover, Scotty Young. So
Nope.
an artist that gets a hit of 100%, that person either needs to admit that it's AI or they owe an explanation of why there's an AI hit. If they just say, I don't know why it's AI. Oh, you can't believe those generators. Those generators say that some image that someone drew in 1942 is a shut your mouth. No, it doesn't. I just proved live
Yeah.
that it can tell the difference between these very clearly. This is AI. We know it. That's duh.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Right?
can clearly see it. Yeah.
This is drawn megalith cover. We just reviewed it. Like
Yep.
it's so accurate, right? So I wouldn't worry about this. That's a picture of a comic, right? It's probably not. I don't know what. I don't know who did that, but that it's a picture. It's not going to show very accurately. That's his Aero Diaz cover. I know I've sold it 100 times. That's not AI. See, I mean, it's so obvious to tell this is AI.
That's AI, 100%.
So someone was like, "Oh, that's not AI. I saw them sketch this out." Dude,
Right.
like somebody may have sketched it out, but guess what? Right? It's freaking
It's
AI.
gone. Whatever
There-
was real is gone.
Here's our channel, Comics Elite. I mean, of course, it's not AI, duh. So anyway, you could do this all day. This is AI. Clobbering Comics, good.
Yeah,
It's clever. And again, I don't care if somebody uses a thumbnail for AI. Go for it. I
Right.
do it. This, like I said, this show is using an AI thumbnail. 100%.
Yeah. So my question is, and we haven't really discussed this, even being in person, just hanging out. If someone does use AI images for a comic and they're selling it on here, do you think they should be banned, not allowed because it's AI? But if they try to hide it and obfuscate around when they clearly know, or
That's the
do you just
key.
want it all? So would you like a strict all AI is gone regardless if you admit it's AI, or
No,
okay, you just
I
want
mean,
them to be
that's
upfront?
I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper.
Okay.
I'm really not. I do not like AI art for sale in publication. Again, a promotion, who cares? I pay a dude to do it in Canva or someone does it with an AI generator. But AI is all trained on stolen. I got it. That ship
Right.
has sailed.
Yeah.
The ship has
Sorry.
sailed. It's the way it is. No one was paid for compensation for the art that was out on the interweb that the AI machines were trained on. They're never going to be.
Nope.
I got it. This generation can die on that pedestal of never use AI. It's stolen art. And then the next generation is going to come up and no one's going to care. It's just how it's happening. Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is this: just effing admit when it's AI. Be honest with your buyers. It's lying if you are trying to pawn off a cover that is clearly AI generated and you're trying to say that it's not. The only reason somebody would lie about it is because they're embarrassed and they know that people will look down upon the art if it's AI generated or AI was used in the generation of it. 100%.
Yeah.
So just admit it. I say that all the time. I know you want me to buy this comic for you, Kyle.
Please.
I know.
Aw.
I know.
I thought somebody actually.
We got this cover. This Kirkham. The teeth are foil. It looks so freaking cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks great. But just you have to admit it. So sometimes when someone's live, I'll be watching them, and I can actually let's go to somebody who's live right now. They won't have anything because most of the AI scammers are live at night. Yeah, there's
All
nobody I
come out
see
at
that.
night.
No one's here that throws up any alarm bells. But if you go to a show, and sometimes you can even do this. You can literally, I'm so afraid boobs are gonna show up. You can literally screen grab the comic. You can literally screen grab the comic, and the detectors are so good. Again, it's not perfect, but see, people use that as an excuse to say, "Oh, they're not perfect, so my image is you can't tell from those detectors." The f you can't.
Right. So what's the
Again,
hit rate? So how in your experience has this ever been incorrect? How many and if so, how many times has it been incorrect?
maybe once,
Okay. And you clearly use
maybe
it all the time, daily.
all the time,
Yeah.
all the time. Hive AI detector. Hive AI detector. When you go to the website, right here, Hive moderation, you can go to the website. There's demos, AI deepfake content. There's a live website you can use. Here's the Chrome extension. View on the Chrome Web Store. Here, I'll even put this in the chat for you guys. You can see, you can use there's like a live demonstration. AI generated audio. They can detect audio. It can
Neat.
detect AI enabled fraud, deep fakes, journalistic integrity, too powerful. Identify both AI generated content and deepfakes with industry leading models accessible through a single endpoint. So you can license this software too if you wanted to, use it for your own website. Let's just say I want to make a website that says check if this is AI or not. You could totally
Wow.
do that. Music. There's so much stuff. Like here's a good example of one you can literally use it right here. You could upload an image.
Oh.
Let me let me do this. Let's do this. Let's do an experiment live. So this big thing's in the way,
Yeah.
right? But let's do a screenshot of this fake ass signature. Okay, there's the screenshot.
You have to AI your signature also.
I don't know if I can just paste it here. No. Type or paste a valid URL. No. Well, let's try that. I don't know if that
Oh,
would
yeah.
work. Probably not. Let's try this. Let's paste the URL. Probably won't work. Only able to download file. So I would have to here. Let me just save that screenshot I did.
There it is.
I know I'm afraid to pull
I
that up every
know.
time. I'll save it in YouTube images. See, there's all my AI stuff that I use right there to generate content for the show. So it's in YouTube images. Let me see if I can try to upload it. Upload. I'm afraid what's going to show up. YouTube images. I got a lot of naughty stuff on here. I mean, you
Yeah.
see my website. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Look at that. 99.8% likely be AI generated, even with this big ass thing on it.
It's still knows.
Yeah, 100 right there. It's so accurate. But no, there we see work in progress of all Doxiana covers. Shut
Yeah.
your lying ass mouth up. So here's what happens. Either when someone tells me that, my instant thought is this: either number one, you know it's AI and you don't care and you're lying about it, or you're too effing stupid to catch this artist lying to you. If you're too stupid to catch that this is AI, that 98% of the universe can tell it's AI generated, then shame on you. You shouldn't be doing comics if you're that stupid.
Shouldn't be in this industry at all.
Not at all. So you're either willing or you're a complete effing idiot. Which one is it?
Right. And either
Which one is
way,
it?
shouldn't be selling shit on whatnot that's like this at all. So
But people's integrity goes right out the window when it comes to money. right out the window. You can put these covers up and sell it to some poor schmuck who doesn't know any better, that just wants a stolen IP image of Catwoman with their bazonkers out, and they'll give you $10 for it on your crappy comic. It's not even a comic book. It's
Yeah.
4 pages of garbage and a bunch of pinup stuff on the inside,
That was gonna be my
which it
next
is.
question. So what's
Oh,
inside of these comic
oh,
books that they're
I
selling?
have one of these. I was gonna do a whole video on how terrible. I think I've shown it before, how terrible the insides of these are. What's inside the book should matter,
Yep.
right? You see my interiors. I actually spend money and time putting together actual interior art that is a full-blown. I can't show this cover because it's Shikari. Full-blown real comic book.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Real stories. No,
Anyway,
it's interesting because in my master's classes that I'm taking, I had a professor in my last class say there were 2 things that showed up as possible AI in one of the papers that I wrote. And so she had me try to defend, like, why would this show up as AI? Do you have proof that it's not? And so one of the things that showed up as AI, weirdly enough, was a reference to a book that I referenced in my reference page. So I'm like, I don't know how that's considered AI when it's a book title.
yeah, that's weird.
And so I said that one, duh. And then the second one was my job when I worked for the Marion County Sheriff Department was I was in the Judicial Enforcement Division of the Marion County Sheriff Department. And the sentence that I was writing, that phrase popped up as AI because it may or may not have been used something else, used somewhere else. And I would just, why would this have popped up? And I said, that was my job. Like I can't say it any other way than that because that's what
Yeah.
the title was. And so, but I had to defend it because it still popped up. And so that's why, like, it's kind of irrelevant, but not really. But like the percentages of what this is and what it isn't, it's if these people are able to tell you and explain, okay, why is this 25% AI? Well, it's only that way because they wanted to do a little bit of here or there or add this or edit this, and that's why it's only 20%. And so it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. If you have an answer, if you've seen work in progress, if you've seen other work from this artist, you've done things in the past. Oh, he uses a filter when he puts it through and finishes this, and that's why it's 25% AI or something. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, fine. No
Yeah.
big deal. But there's
So
usually an answer.
there's always an answer. So this Absolute Comics group, the White Widow dude, not Jamie. They've been doing AI covers forever.
Yeah, that's
I got
100%
into
AI.
years ago. I've been getting. I mean, it's probably. I hope that's not a cover. I see no signature. Hopefully, it's just a promotional image. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. Full disclosure, I have no idea. But yeah. Hopefully, it's legit. But I don't know. There's nothing in their shop except for a Koa.
But if they were to say this is an AI cover, you would be okay with that. You'd be like,
Yeah.
fine.
Just
Okay.
say. Just
Okay. Just say
say.
it.
Just
Yeah.
say it's AI. Like, again, just admit it. But again, these guys won't do that. Or most people, I'm not talking about Absolute Comics groups, these guys, people who use AI will not do that because they know they're going to get grilled from the industry. People are going to look down upon their product, but people are so stupid that they will continue to just believe this stuff. Again, this is Shikari. So many people say this is AI. Tons of
Yeah.
people say it's AI. It's not. I've seen the generation process for this image. This is why it bugs me so much too, bro. He spends 60 hours creating these images.
Damn.
He spends 60 hours. Oh, he's live right now. Look at those Shikari on the background. That's Dravakis or EOM. That's Daria Heim cosplay covers. That looks like an EOM cover. Yeah, this guy's a good dude. He's been doing stuff on Kickstarter forever. Couch of Comics. Good dude.
Nice.
Yeah. Try to find You have a bin. Where's your bin? Doesn't have a bin.
Nobody,
Anyway.
buy it now.
I guess not. But anyway, Shikari spends hours and hours and hours making these images. People pay him a lot of money for these images, and these AI scammers will just make something in AI that is cost them nothing except for a few credits, right?
Right.
And they're passing it off like it's real art when other people are spending legitimate time and talent. It took Shikari years, decades to get to that level of ability, right? So if you're using AI, just freaking admit that it's AI. Just admit it. So
Yeah, like
people are just scammy.
there's no harm. It's like I love it. Like I posted on my Instagram a story that I wrote and I'm still writing. I just have a lot of fun just to create proof of concept stuff.
It's
I have
super
so
fun,
much fun.
dude. It's super fun to play with it.
Yeah.
Like I play with it. I made AI images of me and my wife and the dogs and just playing around with it. Like, we totally do that.
Stuff you
you
could
know?
never do. It's like, yeah, I could pay an artist to do proof of concept stuff, but I'm like, why would I do that? Now I
Yeah.
have AI that can just have fun and I can give it prompts and be like, nah, change this, add this, do this. It's like, boom, 1 second later, here it is.
Yeah.
But you
It-
admit it, but I know it. I'm not going to say, oh, look at this. This artist did this work. It's fantastic. I did this myself. Am I amazing?
Right.
It's like, come on.
Here's the thumbnail for this show. Where's that? There's me. I don't want that garbage on my computer anymore. Well, here's one. Yeah, 99% AI. Duh. It's completely AI generated. I know, because I generated it in AI. I gave ChatGPT pictures of us, and I said, make me a thumbnail of us.
There you go.
This is an Artgerm cover, wraparound cover from Artgerm. No, 0.1%. No, it's good to go. So these things are so accurate. I can't stand them. There's a picture of my dog. Lost her brain. Oh, 3.7%. Oh, see, it's inaccurate. No, it's in the 80s and 90s when you really start to worry about this kind of stuff. And when it shows up as a 97% hit, I mean, duh.
That's why I would say there has to be a plus or minus 5 to 10% of it'll just find something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 99%. I know. I generated it in ChatGPT. Anyway, I go on, but when people say that the generators don't work, I say bullshit. When they say they don't believe them, I say you're an idiot. Show me proof. They don't have any proof. They're just rattling off some shit they heard somebody else say. And if people are not, I'm giving you guys tools to check right now. We should probably do a whole show just on this, right? To do a show like at night when most of these guys are streaming at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. I saw one dude, he claimed his wife generated all these images. They have all these prints in the background. I'm literally screen grabbing shots from their background and dropping them in, and they're showing up as, it's a screen grab. So it's like 86% AI. And it's like, that's AI. It's a screen grab of a print in your background,
Yeah. So my not takeaway, but I guess another question is if people are going against this, saying it doesn't work, it's fallible, it's not 100% accurate, even though nothing is 100% accurate. It's a tool in the toolbox that I think every person in the comic book industry that is making comics, dealing with comics, selling comics needs to just to have. I mean, why wouldn't you? Be stupid not to? It's okay. What is your solution to this problem then? Like, which it is a problem. It's a problem. And so what is their solution if this isn't good enough? What do they do then?
Well, who's they? You mean the artist?
The ones
creators,
that
the
are
publishers?
claiming that that's not good enough, and you see it's fallible, it sucks.
Oh, the detectors?
Yeah, so people that are clearly using AI that are telling you, "Oh, it sucks." It's like, "Okay, then what's your solution to the problem then?"
If someone's
have
using
one?
so let me make sure I understand your question. If someone's using a detector and they say this thing sucks, it's not accurate. Is that what you're saying? What would the solution be?
Yeah, so I guess my question, if you go and tell somebody, if you're in
Mhm.
somebody's show, they're clearly using AI images to sell comic books. You confront them and say, "We're using AI images." And they say, "No, we're not." And you say, "Well, I'm using this detector and it says this." They say, "Those detectors don't work. That's that blah blah blah." It's like, "Oh, okay." But that
I
can't be your only solution. It's like, "Okay,
yeah.
but explain then what can I use that you're okay with to show that it's not AI?" Is my I
Yeah,
guess
that's a
it's a
good
bigger
question.
question.
I would s if someone says, "Those don't work," I would say, "Show me evidence that they don't work."
Right.
That'd be my first thing because I can clearly show evidence that they do work, like
Yeah.
I just did. So I would say, "Show me evidence they don't work." What's your experience? "Oh, one time I ran an image of my grandma." No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. That's anecdotal. That's not evidence, right? That's like saying,
Right.
one time my dad punched my mom, so all husbands abuse their wives." That's
Right.
not true. That's a terrible analogy. I don't know why my head went there all of a sudden, but one time I got a flat tire, so all tires explode on the highway. No, that's not true. So I would say, give me evidence, number one. Number two, I would say I have evidence that shows they are accurate. I can right now do an entire demonstration showing how yours is AI. I can show certain markers in the image that shows that it's AI, you know, extra folds on
Mhm.
something, there's lots of little ways you can tell, the way faces look, all this other stuff. So, um, I don't know what else I could give them. Some people are just in denial. At some point, you know do you need a code? It's right here. 118362. That's the code if anybody's trying to log into, my Gmail.
Woo.
Prompt already expired, you're done.
Aw.
But, yeah, some people are just in denial, they don't want to admit it, it's almost like arguing with some religious person about why their Christianity is different than the other Christianity, and they don't wanna hear it, it's like
Yeah.
put fingers in my ears, "La, la, 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 I can't hear you."
Yeah. It's the
Especially when
cart
it's
narc guy confronting people that are doing something they know is wrong by not returning your shopping cart, and I'm calling you out on it. You're doing
yeah,
something wrong, and now I'm going to
yeah,
fight you and be louder than you.
yeah,
And yeah. So
yep,
it's somebody that clearly knows they're doing something they shouldn't be doing.
yep, 100%. So, that's what I would say, and I just need to start and I think that people again, my solution is just people need to be more educated on this.
Yeah.
Like, download this into your browser, install this plugin into your browser, and use it. It's free, and it's so accurate. Just run it through there. If you're in someone's show, ask them, "Is this AI?" "No, it's not." Some people just don't like confrontation.
Yeah.
"Well, I'm just gonna keep scrolling everything." Okay, well, somebody needs to, bring back bullying a little bit. Let's bring back somebody just needs to ask a hard question. "Hey, this
Right.
looks AI to me." There's one dude, I wish I saved more of it, but I was in a whole conversation with him on Instagram about, "Dude, this is AI." I would in his live show, "I would never use AI." I got clips of it. "I would never." And then I finally nailed him to the wall, and I showed up what he actually drew, and then what the colored was. He's like, "Well, I ran it through the computer." "What does that mean?" "Well,
Right.
sometimes I need some help." "What do you mean by you need some help?" There's so many little excuses he used. I was like, "Dude, just admit you're using AI." "Well, I don't have as much, talent as some of the other guys." No shit.
Duh.
So train for years and years and years and years and years until you do have that talent, right?
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, it's no difference from somebody, like, using steroids in the Olympics. If you wanna use steroids, go compete in the steroid division,
Right.
and this should be the natural division. Don't come over here in the natural division and try to claim you're natty when you're not.
Right.
It's the same thing. Don't claim to be something that you're not. I'm passing off to my customers that they're actually buying my art that I have generated myself. That's a lie. Now you're making fans of your art. Come on, man. You're getting fans of you saying this is your talent. Some people, I'll go look at their Instagram. Like, you have 3 posts on your Instagram, but you've been oh, but you've been working on your art for 15 years. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or they show you work in progress and it's just a picture of turning off layers. You can literally go to AI and say, isolate this layer for me. Isolate this layer for me. Put it into a, if you really want to get, some do this. They'll put it into a program like Procreate or free version. They scroll through their layers. See, look, turn off reds, turn off blacks, turn off whites, turn off background, make it a sketch, make it a pencil version. Look, here's my work in progress. Shut the fuck up. It's not work in progress. You know, it's so obvious. And some of these professionals know what to look for. I'm not that much of a professional, but I'm not an idiot. So anyway,
No, and that also comes with being burnt. You have to potentially have gone through that to be like, damn it, like it one or two
yeah.
got through and I didn't do the due diligence. I fucked up. Like,
Mhm. We
can't
had
do it again.
we hired Daxiana for a cover when he was super hot. Just go to Daxiana's Instagram page. They even say, I'm an AI musician. I'm making music using AI. So they clearly have no scruples about using AI for whatever they can.
Right.
And these scammers that are hiring this scammer to do art with nothing but stolen IP covers, trying to sell them to people on a shitty ass comic book, portraying it as a comic book like it has value, because you're implying that it has some kind of value without really telling them what it is. There's no trade dress on it. There's no individual numbering. None of that crap. It's a total complete grifting scam. And it pisses me off because so many people are trying to do the right thing. People have gone before us in this industry doing the right thing. The Brian Politos of the world doing individual numbering, making real comics, the Zenoscopes of the world that have published, you know, any comic publisher that puts together a real image. If someone does an art book, it's clearly labeled this is an art book. So you're getting nothing but pictures inside.
Yep.
You know, I
Every
even
time.
saw a major publisher publishing some scammy K-pop book that was nothing but interior images of past tidal wave covers they've done. So they just took all their past tidal wave covers, put them into a comic book, slap some K-pop covers on them, and trying to say it's like, what are you doing? That's the scammiest bullshit you can possibly do just to try to make some money.
It's crazy
Anyway.
to think. So where do you, I know we're going to keep going with that. I could talk about this all day,
Oh, that's
but
okay.
it's where do you see this coming to a head? Do you see it like what will be that catalyst moment of somebody, whatnot, or whomever eventually saying, fuck any AI's all done. We're not dealing with it anymore. Do you see that being a thing? Can that happen?
Well, it needs to be enforced a little more. So Kickstarter already has a policy where you have to say something is AI. If you used AI in the generation of your project, you have to say that in your campaign. But it's buried at the very bottom. And people are like, I used AI. The AI was a combination of my photography and my art with a little bit of AI enhancement. Shut up. You typed in some prompts.
Yeah.
Or you found a picture of a girl on the internet and put it in there and said, make her Princess Leia with her bazonkers out. And they did it. Like, that's not using your own photography. Shut up. So that's what most people will say to try to get around it. I thought Whatnot had a policy of, I guess I can just look it up real quick. I thought Whatnot had a policy of AI usage where you had to say it is AI. Does Whatnot have a policy for AI use? I'll just leave it vague like that. I won't say in comics. Whatnot actively uses artificial intelligence for internal safety. No shit. Seller tools. They introduced a Snap list to generate product listings from photos. That's weird. Fulfillment AI, trust and safety. Internal. Okay, that's not it. Policy for AI generated. How about that? Image sales. Probably not. They do not have a public facing policy exclusively banning the sale of AI generation.
Okay.
People have to have the right to an IP to use it. all images used in listings must show the actual item. So anyway, if IP infringement, that's it really. Here's another thing, right? If I run an image through my generator and it shows as 100% AI, legally, I have evidence that that's AI generated. And I can then publish that because you cannot copyright an AI generated image.
That's right.
You could only copyright the part of that image that you changed. So if I do an AI generated image of you and then I make your eyebrows purple, then I own your eyebrows of that image because I then humanly manipulated it. Now, it gets tricky and quirky, right? I've never done that, but if somebody had more time, which I do not have, you can literally go through, like what I just did, go through that image generator, click and drag all the images you can find. Oh, there's a 100% hit. For example, that one channel we saw that had the Harley and whatever images, the black cat, their Catwoman images, 100% AI. That's not my cover. Thank you. I'm gonna publish it as a free print, or I'll sell it as a print for $1. Just comic book size print, because that's all it's worth. It's not even worth the paper it's printed on, in my opinion. Agreed. So yeah, I'll sell it too. I'll make my thumbnail the same thumbnail as yours. Prove to me it's not AI. I have evidence showing it is. You know? And then, okay, who has money for a legal battle, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I mean, I'd rather spend that money on a vacation than fighting some douchebag. And what are you going to win? Nothing.
See, that's the thing. It's like, it's frivolous lawsuit.
What's your time worth? Yeah.
But if somebody would potentially do that and have them prove that it's not, and they obviously can't prove that it's not because it is, that it does provide some validation to be like, okay, not only was I correct, but this system that I am using has also been proven to be correct. So then that has to be correct. So now going forward, if it says this, then more often than not, it's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And you could technically, they could even show, well, here's my work in progress. It doesn't matter. If I need the final image, that final step is ran through AI. That's an AI image. It doesn't matter if you draw that image 100%, it's drawn and you colored it, but you dropped it through an AI filter that then recolored it or touched it up or whatever you want to call it. It's an AI generated image.
Yeah, I could draw a stick figure and have it make me fucking anything, and it would. I'd be like, well, no, here's the original image. It's like, doesn't mean shit.
You can totally do that. Yep, you can totally do that. No, Rex, nobody does. But we talked about this, Rex. Rewind to an hour and 20 minutes ago. We literally held up our copies, bro, of Absolute Batman and showed the damages. And it's so minuscule. Now, not, ours isn't the same as everybody else's, but the damage is so minuscule. They're all 9.6s, probably 9.8s. So everyone's saying that this is damaged. It's false hype. It's false alarmism. It's YouTubers trying to get clicks and views.
Or they're AI generated.
Or they're AI generated damages.
That's interesting. Has anybody ever tried to AI generated damages, like creating fake supply demand issues? Like, all of these are damaged. Like, what would that?
No, you're good, Rex. Just ask questions, bro. We don't care. No, I don't even know. I'm sure they could, but that would be. I mean, what's to what end? I need replacement copies.
Yeah, other than to create like, oh, these are all damaged, so you pretend to say that they're damaged. It would be almost the equivalent of somebody going into eBay and bidding up a bunch of shit, even though there really isn't any hype around it. It'd be the kind of the same thing of like you getting in your Absolute Batman 20s and they're all not damaged. You generate images to make them look like they're damaged. And then when you go live, you have all of your undamaged ones.
Yeah.
We just have this small stack and none of them are damaged. Everyone's going to be like, holy shit, I got to buy these because they're all damaged.
Yeah, I need to take all my exclusives. This is the exclusive we did, by the way. If you haven't bought it, it's going live tomorrow. Oops. All of our exclusives for Absolute Batman 20, the Scon variant, which is freaking awesome, by the way.
That actually looks nice in person.
Oh my god, it's so good. So I should do a video where I open all these up, and just like you, like there's 0 to no damage on this interior cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the spine. I'm trying to show it. Let me get the glare. Like, here, let me get it super close. Watch. Let me try my best. I'm going to try to show you this damage, guys. Oh, see? There's a little bit of a divot.
A little bit. Yeah, just like mine.
Man,
Just
so
a
hard to
little.
see. Right there in the corner by the dude's shoulder. A little bit of a divot. That, okay.
There it is. Yeah, okay. That, yeah, just like mine. Just a little.
It's a super tiny. It doesn't even break color, dude.
It doesn't.
Look at that. Do you consider that damage? The answer is no.
If anything, it is pressable. So
It's the inside. It's the inside of this. Here, let's look at the Virgin. I didn't pre-screen these. I just literally just opened this up. There's a good glare. Let me see if I can get that glare back. There it is. Oh, I don't even see any there.
I don't see any.
And look how much work I'm trying to do to show this. I'm trying to hold it at the perfect angle to show the most possible damage.
I don't see any on that one.
Me either. I'm trying my hardest. Where?
You got to bake one.
I'm trying to show damage.
I don't see any damage on that one.
Oh,
there it is.
Okay. Look how hard I had to try. Do you guys consider that damage?
No.
I mean, some of these books, and then this is the first page of after the interior.
Yeah.
I call that a 9.8.
I would too.
I call that a 9.8. Yeah. Well, that's what people think. You know.
I mean, now that there's more 9.9s and 10s, that should easily be a 9.8.
Yeah, it's so stupid. So stupid. Okay, we've been rambling our brains off here. There's some good clips we can do. I got a whole show about AI generation and whatnot, and Absolute Batman damages. So
there you go. It's a lot of content.
Kyle, thanks for hanging out for 3 hours and 22 minutes. We got our we reviewed 24 comics today. We went over Whatnot. We talked about Marvel's Midnight launch coming out, so go back and check that out. We talked about how to detect AI usage on Whatnot shows, and we talked about damaged Batmans. The damage, not damages.
Damage gate.
You know, Rex, DC has been using cardstock forever, except for their cover A's. That's why most of the cover A's are $3.99, $4.99, and the variant cardstocks are always $1 more because they use thicker cardstock. Every retailer exclusive, if anybody cares, is all cardstock. It's not an option to use non-cardstock. You have to use cardstock. It reduces damages 100%. DC, honestly, it's just that printer. DC's paper is better than Marvel's paper 100%. Marvel has what we call coverless covers. The first page is the exact same cover stock as the second page. There is no difference. Honestly, this DC is the same way. It's a coverless cover. There's no difference in the paper stock between the cover A, between the first page, second page, third page, back page. They're all the exact same cover stock.
Yep.
Exact same cover stock. Yep. Paul, don't you worry about my shoulder. Well, somebody should worry about my shoulder. I missed this physical therapy again today because of too much shit going on.
Ooh.
So anyway, that's the deal. Thanks for the questions, guys. Appreciate it. I love answering questions, man, and educating you guys on stuff for sure. I don't know much, but I know me some comic books.
Real answers. not
for real
fake
answers, not
bullshit
bullshit
from
answers.
somebody who thinks they know what they're talking about and they don't.
If I ordered 100 copies of a book and it sucks, we're going to tell you it sucks.
And I
Done it
will
100
always say it.
times.
I don't care how many exclusives Sean has with a book. That doesn't mean the cover sucks. It just means the
No,
book
I
sucks.
tell them all the time. Just be honest.
Yeah.
Be honest, man. We don't pull no punches.
Nope.
Yeah. Comics Embrace. Appreciate it. Love your logo and your initials. For some reason, it resonates with me. Thank God Craig wasn't here again. I'm so glad that guy doesn't show up to our shows.
Me too.
I'm so glad he didn't drive over 100 miles to be here for Free Comic Book Day. That'd be terrible if he did
It's
that.
dedication
Yeah.
or insanity.
Yeah. Okay. Love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll be on Beyond Wednesdays tonight at 9 o'clock. So tune into Brian McClay's channel over there. Beyond Wednesdays, great show tonight. And thanks to Kyle for reading all the books. And we'll be making some more fun content probably tomorrow. Got some cool stuff to unbox.
Oh,
And we may be talking about some more stuff. Who knows?
fun.
All right, guys. T2YL, BYOB. Love me a long time.